because start new video. Thank you, my love. So we're waiting for Doris to join us now.
Hi, guys.
Calm down. My son is practicing and he's not getting the practice, so he's angry. Hey, Doris is here. So let me invite Doris. Doris, my lovely sister, how are you doing? Let's start with that.
I'm fine, thank you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have Doris Ogala with us in the house. So Doris, according to your testimony, two things though. Let me just hear you out first.
Maybe you can prompt with your question, then I'll pick it up from there.
Okay, you called Pastor Chris Okafor out recently. What led to that call out?
Okay, you remember the time I posted my evacuation video that
Yes.
you came to the house and interviewed me too. Actually, you came to look out for me. I insisted that I need to speak out. You came with your daughter here. So that was the period we were having issue. The truth is, Chris Okafor and I have been dating since 2017. And when I met him, he was single. Because he said he'd been divorced for a while. When I met him, I didn't even know he was a pastor. We met on a walkway at the first CID headquarters, Abuja. So he approached me, and then his bouncers tried to stop me. Went out the car, he collected my number. You know, this can be confirmed by my colleague, Choma Okoye. So that was what happened. And after that, he invited me to his church. He just invited me to an address in Ojudubega. It was in the night. So when I got there, it was a big church, and that was a crossover night. They had already closed around 12:01. So one of his pastors received me, Pastor Sylvester was the one who came down to receive me, and I went to his office. You know, he told me he liked me and that he's been divorced, but he has daughters and his son. So he also said he was going to the village, and you know, in summary, he traveled for Christmas. I also traveled for Christmas. Then he invited me to his village. It's Anambra State, but very close to Okibe. So from Umuahia, I'm drive through Okibe to his village. So that was how we met. He introduced me to his parents. I stayed over in the house. Then later, when I was leaving, I drove to that place. When I was leaving, they gave me his escort to follow me, but they were driving behind me because of security. It was a bit late when I was leaving this house. So that was it. Then this happened 2017. From then on, we started dating. You know, so
I want to ask you.
Okay.
What was the relationship like?
It was love.
Are you sure it was love?
Yes. It was love because I would call it love at first sight. Yeah, it was. I'm an adult. I should be able to know what love is. A relationship where you kiss, you make love all the time. He's always missing you. He will call you on the video. He's coming out from the pulpit. He's calling you. He's telling you, Didi, I am sad. You are getting his medical. I used to get what is it called? Medical. What's this that you get? Prescription. I used to get the prescriptions for him to buy drugs. So I will call my doctor.
Pastors use drugs, use medication?
Yes.
I thought they used to pray and everything will go away.
Now I will look for that and send you. Maybe you can post it too.
No need. I'm just asking. That's just out of curiosity. Nothing.
Yeah, sometimes when he's done preaching in the pulpit, he will tell me that his body is paining him. I should get the doctor. So my doctor will prescribe the drugs he will take for the pain. I will send it to you with his name to enable him buy them. So he will buy it. That's how close we are. How close we were is why I said we are very much in love. Is that he doesn't hide many things. Maybe he hides some that I'm not supposed to know. But we have a relationship whereby if he's talking to somebody, I'm on he's using the other phone, the earpiece. I'm there listening to him and the person. Some of his church members, he'll be talking to them. I'll be there. So we're that close.
Okay.
We're that close that we'll make video calls, make love in the video and all that. So I could tell you that was love for me.
Okay. So what led to the breakup?
Okay, so when 2018 we dated, then 2017, 2018, 2019, my mom wanted me to get married. I had someone I knew before I met him, which is my ex-husband. So I had left my ex-husband because he was toxic, even before I met Dr. Chris. So my ex-husband was all over my...
So Pastor Chris was not the one that made you leave your ex-husband?
He was.
But he said you left him before you met Pastor Chris.
I left him as a boyfriend.
Oh.
I met my ex-husband 2012 in Dubai.
Okay.
Yes, so he came and they did introduction. After that, that was when he...
Well, when was Pastor Chris when you were doing introduction with another man?
2012, I had not met Pastor Chris.
Okay, so you did introduction with
After
your
the
ex?
introduction, he was the toxic person. I didn't marry him.
Oh, okay.
I broke up, so he relocated to South Africa. We were not even talking. For years, he kept calling. My ex-husband was very obsessed with me. My ex-husband is that person that will give you 200 missed calls. So that wasn't working for me. So I wasn't dating him before I met Pastor Chris. Then when I met Pastor Chris, then my dad died. I met him in 2017. That same 2017, my dad died. And it was that same period, 2018, 2019. Then my ex-husband now got into my family. Everybody now said, this guy loves you. He wants to marry you. Why don't you give him a chance? So, and then I told my ex that I was not in love with him. So I'm saying this in a live broadcast. My ex is watching, so I shouldn't be lying on him. Because I still have the chat. Even this thing I'm saying, I still have my chat with my ex-husband on phone and Facebook when I told him I didn't have feelings for him. And he told me if we marry that the feelings will come. So when somebody is that pressured, my mom said, okay, marry. And I told Chris I wanted to get married. Though Chris said I should not marry the guy, that I should wait for him.
Why?
But eventually...
But why would you... You are in a relationship with Chris and you are sleeping with Chris. And then you have another person you're in a relationship with. Because before you marry, you can't just marry. You'll be sleeping. So at any point where you double dealing the two of them, just...
No, my ex-husband was not in Nigeria.
Okay, so it was a long-distance relationship.
Parents. Like I said, we knew 2012, 2013, 2014. Then he beats. I think he beats me up, and we broke up. But he wasn't giving up. So he kept calling both my parents. But for me, I was already moving on. Do you understand? So he wasn't in Nigeria. He was in South Africa. Then I now met Dr. Chris. So for me, Dr. Chris was my boyfriend. You can always have a boyfriend, then have someone who calls you or disturbs you. Dr. Chris knew the story. I told him about the guy. You know, my last relationship before I met him. So when this guy insisted I marry him, he even had to the extent of buying me a car, you know, giving me gifts, giving my family gifts and all that. So my mom said, okay, why don't you consider him, since he said he has changed? You know, so I told Chris, I said, my mom wants me to marry this guy and all that. Chris said I should wait for him, though he wasn't ready at that time, but I should wait for him. And I said no, because there's a pressure for me to marry and all that. So that was how I married this guy. And the communication between me and Chris ceased a bit. You know, but my marriage was very toxic. I'll tell you for free that if my husband is watching and he knows that I was leaving him every 2 weeks. I'll leave and come back, he'll beat me, I'll come back. It was that bad. So the marriage back and forth we married 2019. 2022 was I think 2021 ending towards November. You know, I was in Abuja, then I visited Chris in Lagos. Then we talked. I told him what I'm going through in the marriage and all that. So he encouraged me and all that. Then I left. My ex now said I should come back. When I got back, my ex told me that he got someone pregnant. I met a young lady in the house with a child.
Abiba.
The girl said that the child belongs to my ex-husband, and I, you know, we had that issue, had that fight. He sent the lady away. But long story short, he got someone pregnant, and the person gave birth.
Okay.
So when the lady left, then I was with him. That 2021, 2022, he started beating me again, to a point that he said he would frustrate me to a point that I would leave the house myself. So I wasn't happy. And while I was there that January, Chris was always calling me.
But if Chris liked you so much, how did he allow you to enter another relationship? Please give me tissue. Don't be angry. As in, how did he allow you to marry your ex? If you were so close to him and you were in love like you claim, why did you go and marry somebody else? That part is the part
that part is the part I also got a bit confused, because the moment I got married, Chris kept on calling me even while I was in marriage. Like I still have the chats where he said I hurt him. You know, it's just that I can't press the chat here. He has the dates of this time I'm telling you, where Chris was even saying that I hurt him by going back, because while I was in my marriage, I wasn't happy. And because Chris also has been there. And remember, Chris is a pastor, right? And this relationship is not public. It's not something that he wants everybody to know. It is between, listen, I'm telling you, Emeka role as my national president. The second time Chris invited me to their village, I went with my national president. If you bring my national president here, he will tell you, I took him there. And we even saw Chris' mother. So listen, I'm saying that at least my national president is a witness. You know, so going forward to this, while I was in marriage, when I was depressed. I said depressed. Someone who her husband beats, my husband will go out, come back in the middle of the night, by 2-3 a.m. I'll serve him food. I'll go to his pocket, I will see hotel receipts. So it was that bad that he was really beating me. My marriage wasn't a good one. And that I will tell you for free. And I will always find peace talking to Chris, because he was my ex too. I was already married. And Chris also always tell me,
did you at any time sleep with Pastor Chris while you were still with your husband?
No.
Okay. That's fair.
No. No, we didn't. I didn't. But while I was in my husband's house, I'll send you a video on your WhatsApp. Maybe you cannot. I don't. At this point, I don't care, and I don't even mind. I'll send you a video. It's a chat. It's a chat from Chris' phone where I was touching my breast, and that was the video he actually circulated to his lawyer. And that is exactly the date I'm talking about now. That was the 2020, either December 2021 or 2022. That's the date on that, because I screenshot it from our chat. You see a video I sent him. The bed I was lying down was my ex-husband's bed.
Doris, I'm not getting it. So you were touching yourself on your ex-husband's bed, and you send the video to Pastor Chris.
Yes.
But that's cheating. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to I want to get a full understanding.
I'm telling you, I am not proud of what I did.
I love that.
That is my ex-husband. I am not in love with him. I did that with Chris. And I'm not telling you, I loved Chris while I was in the marriage. And that is the truth. I'm not proud of saying it. Did I do that? Yes, I did. Was I cheating on my husband by phone call, phone sex with Chris? Yes, I did. But I didn't have physical sex with Chris while I was in marriage.
Do you have evidence of this? The phone?
Yes, I have.
I'm not going to put it to the public, but just for me to see.
I can send it to you. You will see me touching myself. It's a video. It's not even it's a video. I can
Please send it to me. It will not be circulated, just for evidence sake.
It's on this phone I'm using to make it. I have sent it to D1 this morning.
Okay.
D1 asked me this question on his page. I don't know D1. I just been saying him, but I saw he asked me that question. He said, how can I be saying I am sending Chris video while watching myself while I was still in marriage? I went to his DM. Okay.
Now, how can we prove that you were still in the marriage, and how can we prove that this video was sent to Pastor Okafor?
Because his number was showing there. The screen record I'm going to show you. His number is there. It's our chat screen record. It's a screen record I recorded from our chat. And while I was doing the screen record, I played the video from the chat.
Okay.
So
now I'm going to plead with you. If you're going to send it to me in confidence. Please don't circulate it on the internet, and I'll tell you why. Because if you share his privacy publicly, he can sue you. He can sue you for distribution.
I'm not afraid of Chris suing me, because I am also suing him already.
Oh wow. Okay. So let's continue.
I am suing him already.
Let's continue.
Marriage, and that's the crime in the law. He left me for another woman.
Okay.
I have proof. I have my evidence. You will hear from my lawyer very soon.
Okay. Let's continue.
Yes. So, Chris knew I was married, though I used to be his girlfriend. But Chris was still talking to me while I was in my marriage. My husband knows about this. My husband has seen me chatting Chris severally. So my husband can, if my ex is someone who doesn't like to come on social media, but if you call him to talk about it, he will tell you, he will concur what I'm saying. He has caught us making out on the phone severally.
He has caught you making out?
With Chris on the phone severally, yes.
Can we invite your husband to this call?
No, he doesn't like internet.
Oh, okay.
He won't come. If you call him, he won't come.
Okay, continue.
Yeah. So, that period
Question.
was
when your husband caught you making out with Chris Okafor, what was his reaction?
He got angry. He got angry, and he got very angry, and he said, I don't allow my husband to touch me. That is why I don't blame my husband that he cheated or he got someone pregnant. I don't blame my husband that he went.
Why didn't you allow him to touch you?
Because I didn't have feelings for him, and I told him, my husband is a bully. He got me to marry him by force. My people, and I think my colleague Dauda would tell you this, or that knew my relationship then. My husband will call me me 200 times. He called me non-stop for more than since 2014. I left him till he got married. My husband would call me more than 2,000 times on the phone. So he was choking me. He had to get into my family. Everybody said that I have to marry him. That was how I married him. And before I married my ex-husband, I told him that I didn't love him.
Wow.
So I don't blame. I should, if I can insist that Chris must marry me, or chase Chris, or get heartbroken that Chris got married to someone, then why didn't I cry that my husband got someone pregnant and broke? I'm not hurt. It didn't hurt me that he got someone pregnant. It didn't hurt me that another woman took over my home. That is the truth. So I was not in love with my husband. Unfortunately, it's my truth. While I can count how many times I've had sex with my ex-husband. I didn't. This thing I'm saying, it's not. I'm not proud to say it, but I will say it. I never allowed him to touch me. You know, when you don't have feelings for someone, when he touched you, you feel irritated. That was what I was feeling with my ex-husband. So, Rick knew this. He took advantage of it because he knew I loved him. I don't know whether the love I had for Chris was hypnosis or real, but I know that I loved Chris. And when my ex-husband beat me up, the last one, Chris said I should carry my bag and leave the house. I should come to him. He bought my ticket.
Where were you staying with your husband? So Chris bought your ticket. Where were you staying?
When I married my ex-husband, we were living in their village, Obo.
Oh, okay. So he bought your ticket back to Lagos.
Back to Lagos.
Okay. Are you fully divorced from your first husband now?
Yes, we returned. Though my ex-husband did not collect the bride price, but my people dropped it with the girl he got pregnant with. I only did traditional marriage.
So after your ex-husband beat you, Pastor Chris rescued you from him.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just trying to establish all the points.
Also, my friend can tell you this story. When my ex-husband, at the first, you know when my ex-husband beat me up. Let me remind you. If you could remember, there was a time I was supposed to come on your life.
Yes.
Tonto wanted to invite me. Then when I came in, there was chaos. I just entered your life. My ex-husband came and slapped me on the face. Yes, Tonto will tell you. Tonto had to raise the alarm because my phone was not going for days. She had to raise the alarm to call people because I was talking to her on the phone. After that, your life, he was beating me up. This thing I'm saying, I and Tonto were not cool now, but if you ask her this thing, she will tell you. My marriage was very toxic. And it was that time that Dr. Doris Okafor took me to Lagos.
Now, so we are time stamping now. 2012, you got engaged to your ex. Then you were separated for a while. Then you eventually got married. Things became toxic. You left him. And Pastor Chris rescued you to Lagos. And then you are now in Lagos. What now happened between you and Pastor Chris from this juncture?
Okay. While I was, when I left, I went to see Dr. Chris. Then I think this one who stayed at Marriott's Hotel, Ikeja. And after that, I then moved. That was when when a case came. It came of a case of baby testimony.
Okay, what's baby testimony? Let's talk about baby testimony.
Ex was calling Prophet Jeremiah out.
Okay.
One guy was calling Prophet Jeremiah out. So that was when Chris now told me to dabble into the case and find out. He said I should follow up the prophet guy.
Yeah. And
find out what the guy had on Jeremiah, which I did. But before I got into it, I had to tell them to get my lawyer involved, which they did. They got my lawyer involved. They got the police involved and the EFCC. Now, when I before I went to EFCC and Interpol, and I wrote statement. They gave me backup to go ahead, and I entered the guy with the name Choma Johnson. It was then I had to start. My mission in the guy's life was to seduce the guy, which I succeeded, because every conversation I had with the guy, I was recording it and was giving it to them and Interpol.
So you were seducing another pastor?
No. I was seducing a blogger who was calling Jeremiah out.
Okay.
A blogger in South Africa. Just let me give you an instance, just like you now.
Yeah.
You're calling Pastor Jeremiah out. Now they sent me to you. Without you knowing. We started conversing. Then you end up falling in love with me. Then you trust me. That was what happened between me and Prophet. I eventually found out. In fact, it was in between that. It was that my whatever I got from Prof X that Jeremiah used in winning the case in court. But they had the case of a testimony that nearly brought his church down. Everybody was, it's the case of a missing child in his church.
Oh, okay.
So when I went to Prophet, I found out that Prophet was actually trying to blackmail these people. Because Prophet now is in South Africa, he's not in Nigeria. Then when he got closer to me, he now told me, he said he called it street. This is I'm saying I have evidence, because every conversation I had with Prophet, I recorded it. If you go to YouTube and check them, I even exposed it at some point. Prophet calls it street. To him, he's teaching me how to run street. He will get information about pastors. Me that is in Nigeria here, I will look for the pastor's number, contact the pastor, then collect money, then come and give him. That was what he wanted to use me for. So, and everything he was telling me, I was recording it. I was sending to Chris and Jeremiah, and they were sending to Interpol to build their case on the guy. So this was what I did. And the case of baby testimony went to court. So most of those evidence I got from Prophet, that was what Jeremiah used in court to exonerate himself from the case.
Okay.
Now, what caused our quarrel? After that, Jeremiah now promised to buy me a car. I still have the chat of that in between me and Chris, where they said, choose any car of your choice. I chose Lexus first. They said it was expensive. Then I now chose Mercedes that was 45 million. Jeremiah said he was going to buy that one for me. Chris now said that he should pay the money to his account. When we because I didn't have Jeremiah's number, we're always talking on three-way call. So when we finished the call, I asked Chris, why would they pay the money to your account? Chris said that sometime that Jeremiah Omotofu came to his church and got someone pregnant.
Let's be careful not to call in, because now I don't want us to drag Prophet Jeremiah into this matter. Let it be between you and Pastor Chris.
Okay,
fine. So let's leave Prophet Jeremiah.
You would tell this story. There's no way you would tell this story without bringing Jeremiah. I had a chat with Jeremiah yesterday, and I told him, I said, after all I did for you, you allowed Chris to lock me up. There's no way you would tell the story. All the conversations I have.
Okay, what is Pastor Jeremiah, Prophet Jeremiah saying now?
Sorry?
What is Prophet Jeremiah saying now?
I'm getting to that. Okay. Because Jeremiah also tried.
Okay.
Jeremiah was angry with, for the past 2 years, they have not spoken to Chris because of this matter. Or 1 year plus. I'm getting to that. Now, when Jeremiah now paid them, he said he doesn't want Jeremiah to pay the money to my account because Jeremiah came to his church one time for a program.
Don't say about what Jeremiah did. Let's be careful not to drag him inside. You can mention his name, but I don't want you to say Jeremiah did this, Jeremiah did this. Then we are now dealing with...
I'm not going to say, but the truth is, okay, fine. Because if you leave me, I'm going to say the way it is. But I wouldn't do that. He said Jeremiah did something. That's why. He doesn't want him to have my number.
Okay.
Remember, he was still my boyfriend.
Yes.
So I believed him. And Jeremiah paid the money to his account. Now, I still have my chat with him where I asked, where is the money? He started giving me the money. He said, Jeremiah sent 3 million today. Jeremiah sent 1 million today. Jeremiah sent 2 million today. To the tune of 10 million naira. That was what Chris gave me in total. And started bad-mouthing his friend, Papa G, Pastor Jeremiah, and said his friend did not give him the remaining money. I should not mind him, that he's ungrateful and all that. And for me, that was all I took. So what I got was 10 million. Then after that, I think...
how much were you supposed to get?
Or 2 months later, about 6 months later, I wanted to travel. I needed money. So I asked Chris. Mind you, let me be honest with you.
Yeah.
Throughout my relationship with Chris Okafor, Chris was not giving me money. I was okay. I was having my own money. It wasn't about. He has never. In fact, since 2017, since I started dating Chris till 2023, the only money he had given me was 300,000. But the only money I'd ever collected from Chris personally is 300,000.
Wow.
It wasn't about money.
Pastor Chris, we want to hear your own side of the story. Always remember that we are very fair and balanced. I'm sure you have no problem with Pastor Chris sharing his own side of the story.
No, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, my darling, go ahead.
I don't have a problem with that because we're still going to go to court.
Okay.
You can't promise me that you will marry me and at the end of the day you're jumping me after all you have been through. No, bro. So what I'm trying to say is, Pastor Chris,
you were saying that you were about to travel. You were about to travel. That's where you are.
Yeah. Pastor Chris hasn't given me more than 300,000 throughout my dating with him. I wanted to travel. I asked him for money I asked him for my ticket money, and he asked me how much. I told him 1.8 million. He gave me 300,000. I told him this was not enough. And that's the only money I've collected from him. Then he said that is all he had now, that he borrowed money to build his hotel. He just finished building his hotel, that he took loan from the bank. He didn't have money. So and I said, by the way, your friend Jeremiah is owing me money. He promised to buy me a car. He only gave me 10 million. He said I should leave that one. But that man, no, they received the talk from again. I said, okay. So I was so upset. I had to reach out to one guy called Dada Massis. Dada Massis is also a blogger that lives in Germany. But he's Jeremiah's brother. So I reached out to him. Then I opened up to him what I did for those people. And I said, look at what I did for your brother. And he promised me that he was going to buy me a car. He didn't give me a car. He now really gave me, he gave me 10 million naira. So he said, no, that's unfair because I actually helped in ending that case. So he said, let him contact him. When he contacted Prophet Jeremiah said he has paid all the money to Chris Okafor's account. He said, no, that he put me on three-way call. They put me on three-way call. And Jeremiah said he has paid the money. Why will Chris do this to me? That I helped him in this case. He said I should hold on, let them put Chris. They called Chris. Chris said he was in America. Chris started pleading with him. Say, Ebon, I'm sorry that he just finished building his hotel, that he should help him out and give me the money, that when he comes back, he will pay him back. Jeremiah said he doesn't have all that money, but that he can help him with 7 million. That Chris should raise 8 million. And let them pay me 15 million first, then I should forget the rest money. Remember, the money was 45, they gave me 10 million. It was remaining 35 million. So they wanted to give me 15 million and I should forget the rest money. I told Prophet Jeremiah, no. That because Chris knew I've never asked him for money. First time I'm asking him for money, he gave me only 300,000. And now he held on to this money for months without telling me that he had to give me all the money. So they started pleading, I refused. But the first money they gave me was 15 million naira. Then after that, this thing I'm saying, I have an agreement, I have documents to back it up. I will show you where Chris admitted this thing I'm saying to you now. So after that, Jeremiah now, I think Chris and I should give them 1 month for them to pay me the remaining money. Then after 1 month, I called Chris. Chris blocked me. It was at that point that I called him out on social media on my page. Then when I called him out, he got. It was that period that my miscarriage video was released because it got Stella Dimokoko involved. I didn't know that him and Stella was friends. At the end of the day,
like I said, please let's try to. He got a blogger. Just say he got a blogger involved, and let's keep it basic. Because you see, let me explain something to you here. When we muddy the waters, when we bring in too many people, it matter no go can't get ahead again. Because at the end of the day, you have a matter with Chris. You understand where I'm coming from?
Oh yeah, I take. Sorry, I'm like that, but I take that correction and I take that back. It got a blogger involved. They tried to blackmail me with the video. And that was what made me release the video first on my page. Because the blogger threatened me that he was going to post the video and say I was having an abortion.
I'm going to hear from Stella. I wish you had not mentioned her name in the first place, but since you have, I'm going to hear her side of the story. Because in all fairness,
I don't mind.
In all fairness, hold on. I've never known Stella to blackmail anybody before. So this is a first time. Stella is my friend. You understand?
I said I have the chats. Chris even told my friend that Masses that he was going to speculate into bloggers, my nude body. So it's not something I am hiding to say. I have the chats.
Okay, so let's move on to the next.
I want you to bring her. If you ask her, she will agree to come. Once you're done, I will post my conversation with her on my page. She knows I'm good at that.
Now, hold on.
I also have it recorded.
Hold on, Doris. Can we tell your story in such a way that we don't make more enemies for you? I understand. There's a reason why I'm saying this. Because at the end of the day, it's no longer about you and Pastor Chris. You have mentioned Prophet Jeremiah. You have mentioned Stella. At the end of the day, it will be all over the place. It will be little fights here and there. Your truth will not see the light of the day.
Okay.
So here's let me advise you, but you can always do whatever you think works best.
No, you have corrected me just because you said you were going to. Like for me, I wanted to let you know that I was not also afraid that you're going to ask her.
No,
but you have
no,
corrected me, and I'm not going to mention her name. I'm like that. I'm someone who tells it the way it is. But you've corrected me not to mention people's name, and I won't do that again, except the name is necessary. And like I said, please wanted to use that video to blackmail me. Chris said it to me, said it to my other blogger's friend, that he was going to send it out if I don't stop calling him out.
But why were you calling him out?
Because he blocked me. I didn't have access to reach him, and he had my 35 million with him. He paid 15 million, remaining 20 million.
Okay, what's the status of that money now?
Now, after that video and your interview, he paid me 5 million. After paying me 5 million, his lawyer took me to police. They came and arrested me for defamation.
Why?
I went to police.
In what way did you defame him?
He said I called him out on my page.
Okay.
I didn't defame him, but he claimed I defamed him. I only asked for my money.
Okay.
Then he reported me to NCCC. They came to my house in Lagos. I was not in. I later went there by myself. I was detained for one night. And I got released. Then I continue asking for my money on my page. because I didn't have access to reach him. I called everybody who knew him to tell him to give me my money. Then,
go ahead.
I traveled. That was November last year. Then I traveled to Abuja. Then from Abuja, I came down to East December. My brother, when I left Lagos, my brother was hale and hearty. Okay, yeah. What happened is that November was when I went to Abuja to answer the police, and I was detained for one night.
Okay.
Then from Abuja, I traveled to the east. From Abuja, I traveled to the east. So I was now in the east till December. When my brother called me that his leg was paining him.
Okay.
I thought it was leg pain. And I said, I called my driver to bring him, since I wanted my car down to the east. I called my driver to bring him to the east. My brother brought him to the east. Sorry, my driver brought my brother to the east. And
what happened?
When my brother got to the east, his two legs were not working again, became paralyzed.
Okay.
And we didn't know what was wrong with him. We got doctors involved. They couldn't find anything. It was too fast and too swift. All his body's paralyzed. And my brother died.
Okay.
When my brother died,
don't say bye because of social media.
Well, when he gave up the ghost,
thank you very much. May his soul rest in peace.
Yeah. So when he gave up the ghost, I was devastated, and everything meant nothing again to me. So we started planning his burial. We planned his burial, and 4 days to my brother's burial. 4 days to my brother's burial. I was arrested again by Chris.
Okay.
And the policemen took me from my house, family house, to State CID in Imo State. And I was detained there. They took away my phone. I couldn't communicate to anybody. I was detained there for 2 days. It was because so many things on my head, I was confused. I had panic attack and I fainted in the police station.
Okay.
I was when the DC of the station said they should take me out of this place or they release me on bail. Nobody knew where I was. Nobody knew where to locate me. I was beaten up by the policemen who came to pick me up. And they took me to Abuja. It was in Abuja that I got released. Based on the fact that my brother is to be buried the next 2 days. And they stamped me a court paper, which when I left, went for my brother's burial. After my brother's burial, I went to Abuja for the court date. And we got to the court, they didn't have any evidence. So based on lack of evidence, I was released also on bail as well. I came back and I continued calling Chris for my money on my page because I wanted my money. But at that point, I was ready to tell the whole world what transpired. So it was at that point that he now reached out to my lawyer and told my lawyer that we should settle it. He's willing to withdraw the case from court. Then he withdrew the case from court, and they his lawyer, Ubani, sorry, I'm going to mention his name with due respect. His lawyer, Ubani, forced me to sign an agreement. And I told them, I made it clear to my lawyer that I'm being forced.
Okay, want to hear from Barrister Ubani too? You see, let me tell you something, yeah.
Barrister Ubani was involved from this case from the beginning, even during the baby testimonies case. So that's why I will mention his name. Because he was the one who gave me a lawyer that took me to Interpol.
Now, let me ask you a question. Hold on, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Doris. Everything you say, if you cannot back it up with evidence, if you say the lawyer gave you somebody to Interpol, if you don't have a text message, a phone recording, anything that can be used, the lawyer can come out tomorrow.
I have a phone recording of Barrister Ubani
telling you to go to, involving with the destiny, with the...
Yes. That telling me that they are taking me to Interpol to go and write statements. Yes, I have it that the face.
Okay.
I had sent it to him once, so he knows I have it.
But yes, like I'm advising, let's keep this matter to you and Pastor Chris.
And there is no way I will explain.
Say a lawyer. You don't have to call the lawyers. You see, let me tell you, yeah, you are not understanding. You are making it muddy. We'll drag this person will come and talk. You drag this person come and talk. At the end of the day, you lose the merit of your case. Unless you particularly want to bring somebody into the arena with you. Now, the more people that are in the arena, the less your case has any ground.
Okay, now I get.
So you understand. Stop mentioning people's names. Just say, okay, a blogger did this, a lawyer did this, the police did this. Do you understand?
Okay.
I'm actually blocking people in the comment section who are telling you to say everything. Because when the problem comes, they will not stand with you. You can you will complicate the issue to a point where it can even be thrown out of court.
Let me say something.
Yes.
That is free. I am not afraid of Chris Okafor. I am not afraid of whatever he wants to bring.
Let me explain to you, yeah.
I am not afraid, even if
you take the case to court and the case gets thrown out of court and you believe you are entitled to justice, where are you now going to get the justice from?
Okay, now I get.
Do you understand? You have to be careful. These are the reasons why I want to leave Pastor Chris. Do you understand? This is what he did to me. This is what he did to me. This is what he did to me. You understand? Because you see, it takes two to tango. Pastor Chris will have his own side of the story. I've settled so many as Free Nation leader. I've settled so many cases. You will think that, this person is 100% correct until the next person comes and starts to talk. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I want you to, let me tell you, to be honest, what I want for you, to come
out and deny that I'm not his girlfriend.
He's not, I don't think he's going to deny that. But my problem is, why don't you let us focus on, okay, I wanted you to finish your story, then I'll proffer some advice. Do you understand?
Now you've told me what not to call him.
Stop calling people's names.
It's okay. I'm not going to call names again. But let me tell you about this matter. This matter is as serious as when this baby testimonies case started. It was shaking the whole Facebook. And when I'm saying, why I mention names, because I know that somehow this case might get to court. But I won't mention the name again if you're not okay with it. I am on your page, so you have the right to control what I say.
See, the more names you mention,
yes,
the bigger the story, and the more the clout I will get. But yes, it will not do your case any good. And if I'm chasing clout, I will say mention everybody's name. Let's pull everybody inside. But I'm not here to chase clout. I'm here as your brother. I've come to your house before to sit down with you and try to find a resolution, try to find a solution. The only reason why I'm bringing you live is because there's a possibility that Pastor Chris Okafor may watch this, and there might be room for settlement. Okay, what does Doris want? What does Pastor Chris want? How can we move forward in such a way that you can move on with your life and he can move on with his life? There must be something that we can find, because that's what the court, even the court will first say, okay, you guys go and see how you can sort it out on your own.
Okay, let me go straight to the point. See,
Yes.
This matter for me, I see people saying marriage is not by force and all that. No, not about the marriage for me. It's about, during this case, the video I'm going to send you that I screenshot from our chats. Chris sent it to his lawyer. His lawyer sent it to his son. This was our private video where he asked me to touch myself and send to him. His lawyer sent it to
Which is
his
normal
son.
that normal people do in relationships.
Yes. Some people have their fantasies. People have what on them on. This is our
But
own.
your problem is that he sent it out to a lawyer.
He sent it out to a lawyer, his lawyer. And his lawyer sent it out to his son. And the son, in turn, sent it back to my lawyer. You can imagine my lawyer, who had so much respect for me, now seeing my body, touching my private parts.
But you are, you see, let me explain something here. I know you are angry, and I know you feel violated, and this is genuine reason for you to feel violated. But going forward, as a man, I don't think there's any part of a woman's body in and out that I've not seen.
But
So
you won't send your wife's body
to some
another
now. If you are quarreling and the fight is getting to the point where they arrest ourselves with police, we don't know how far we can go.
No,
I won't. I personally won't.
Due respect. No, let me tell you, you have seen every woman's body, but you have not. Maybe now, because you have seen my miscarriage body, that's when you saw my body. But prior, before that time, you have not seen Doris' body, and we are all different human beings. So every woman's body is not the same. My breast is standing. There are people their breast is falling. So it's not the same thing. He has rights to send a private video that I gave to him outside.
I agree with that. With that, I agree. I agree. Now, for this, what do you want from him?
Now, my own is, that's why I want you to understand that this man has...
I'm just blocking you, Larry Kings. You are not going to tell us what to do on our platform. Thank you. Continue.
This man pleaded with me to come and defend his friend. This man...
You see, hold on. I want us to talk about a case. You can't lump everything together. Let us separate this licking your body. That is a genuine concern. What would you want him to do about that? Okay, you say he leaked it to somebody and somebody sent it to your lawyer. Can you verify where you got it? Is your lawyer willing to come and stand and say yes?
He was my lawyer. There's no point. I have everything. I have it.
No, let me explain how it works in court. You send it to... Okay, you are in a three-way call.
I was even on a three-way call where he admitted it, so there's nothing, and I have the recording. So there's no point.
Okay, so now what do you want him to do regarding this incident?
That's why I can't tell you what I want him to do if I don't summarize it.
All right then. Okay then, go ahead and summarize then.
Now, this man dated, I hurt your friend. Your friend gave me appreciation money. You held on to it. You arrested me. You detained me. My brother died. I was arrested again.
Now, the brother buying, your brother passing on, how is that connected? I'm so sorry, but I don't see how you can connect that with it.
I will come back to that so that I don't forget what I want to say.
All right,
you asked me
continue.
So that I can finish this one.
Yes, my darling, go ahead.
Yes. You asked me, you arrested me, and I came out. You forced me. You paid me back my balance of 15 million, then forced me on agreement that I did not concord. My lawyer also advised that I should agree and sign. And there was no time you apologized. I confronted you on sending out my naked video to your lawyer. There was no time you told me sorry about that. There was no time you apologized to me about that. No. You never. I believe after the whole incident, knowing the fact that I went through everything, I was your girlfriend. I wasn't just a girl you picked on the street. This is the person who gives you police. When you have a program, I will call the police, my contacts. I'll write proposal. They will give me police security for you, DSS for you, 20, 30. To cover your program, you won't pay 1 naira. There's somebody who backs you up when you got a lot of challenges, which I don't want to stay on your life. Now, even if we had issues and we reconciled, courtesy demand that, okay, you have offended me. If you didn't see that you offended me in the other one, the fact that you took out my private picture to your lawyer, I deserve an apology. You never did. Now, everything happened since this incident that I lost my brother. I have not even recovered. I buried my brother March this year. And I've not really recovered. I'm still going through the breakup of you. I was in love with this man for years. I'm going through how we broke up, how the matter that scattered us, how the pain and all this thing. The next thing I'm seeing on the internet is that the same man is getting married. For me, it's either Chris. For me, the people are saying I want him to marry me by force. No. It's not about marrying me by force. It's about destroying me. And after destroying me, you're going to marry someone else. There was no apology, nothing. Because you feel I'm nothing, then you want to marry another person. With due respect to him, that's why I said, that marriage, is either he buy me or both of us remain single. Unless I don't know when they did the marriage. It's not about forcing myself on him. It's about revenge for me. It's about pain. Sorry, they brought light. Let me change your button.
All right.
So that's it. For me, it's about revenge. And that's what it is for me.
Okay. Doris, you're my sister. And I believe I can advise you. I can never force you to take my advice. But I know you have been wronged. Especially with your photo being circulated. That's very humiliating and painful for a woman. What if he's ready to apologize just for the sake of peace? Would that work? Would that work? Because I can see, you see, Doris, I can see he wants to get married. He wants to move on with his life. You guys might have loved each other. You guys might have had a great relationship. But where the relationship is now, you guys have more or less become enemies. And I do not want a situation where for the rest of your life, you are chasing him to try to pull him down and he's chasing you to try to pull him down. Is there any way that this can go away? Are there people that can sit down? I know you are sad. Listen to me, Doris. I know you are unhappy. I know you've been through a lot. I will never undermine your pain. But you cannot continue to be like this. You have to move on. Marriage is not the end of the world and you cannot force marriage. You cannot force marriage. Do you understand what I'm saying? You cannot force somebody
This
to
is not
marry.
about marriage.
I no, I understand, but I want you to. What can we do going forward? I want you to move on
a
for
lot
the
of
peace.
respect for you, right?
Yes.
You're someone
I've never met Chris Okafor before in my life. If I see him, I'm not sure I recognize him.
When I told you the story that year,
yes,
I think that you didn't even know who I was talking about.
Yes.
So I know very well that you don't know him. But what I'm trying to say here is I have a lot of respect for you, and you are one of the people that will tell me, Doris, stop, and I will stop because of the respect and love I have for your person. Prior before now, like I said on my page yesterday, I've already gotten the address of the wedding. It's that the wedding.
Okay, finish what you are saying.
The wedding is on the 16th and all that, and like whatever it is that has taken over me, the thought of my head is that Doris, get to the venue. Even if the others are there, move yourself inside there. Just begin fight. Begin quarrel. Just do it. Well, yesterday I broke down too. Like I've not closed this eyes since 3 days. Ask people around me. I have my colleague Dauda here. I have Jigidi on him. My eyes are not closed since 3 days. I have a lot on my head. But
my love, this is a very important interview. Please move it to the room.
I want an open apology. I want a written apology or open apology or any other way you want to apologize.
Okay, so if you can get an apology from Pastor Chris Okafor,
he has to apologize. He has to be genuine about the apology.
He has to be genuine about it. Okay. And everything will go away. Now, Doris.
The Chris that I know, let me tell you the Chris that I know. People might think I am crazy. No, it takes you to fight Chris this much to get Chris to listen and have sense. It's somebody I've known for years. I've defended his nonsense. He was just arrested 2 months ago. So I know his excesses and all the bad things I can't say here. But I won't say it because I see that you don't want me to say it. I can see that you're protecting me because
I want us to move. You see, Doris, I remember there was a time when Mr. Ibu's case was on and you were talking to me. You are a happy person.
Yeah.
You are a happy person. I don't see that Doris anymore. Now it's like problem. Since the last time I came to your house till today, problem.
Okay, no problem.
Do you understand?
I get.
I don't know who knows Pastor Chris Okafor. Pastor Chris. She says she wants an apology. Look, you can go to court and win. But do you really want to go through the nuisance factor of having to show up in court? She said this, she said this. It might take a year, it might take 2 years, it might take 3 years. The day you are supposed to be attending birthday party, you'll be going to court. The day you are supposed to travel abroad, you'll be going to court. I don't know if what I'm saying is making any sense to you at all. So, Pastor Chris Okafor, I would appeal to you if it is possible. Let us find a neutral ground in which peace can be brought to this situation. You understand? I'm really genuinely hoping that somebody will talk. Do you know anybody who knows this Pastor Chris?
Apostle Johnson Suleiman knows him.
Apostle Suleiman is close to him. You said Apostle Suleiman. I'll call Apostle Suleiman and try to talk to him. Who else?
Idahosa of Illuminate.
Which of the Idahosas?
Oh, Jesus. Of Illumination. Is it Illumination Ministry in Nigeria? Bishop Idahosa also knows him.
Okay, I don't know Bishop Idahosa. I know Apostle Suleiman. I can have a conversation with Apostle. I mean, one thing I know about Apostle Suleiman is he likes peace. He doesn't like stress. So no matter how angry he is, because Apostle Suleiman don't call me for say, I'm going to lock this guy up. I say, Apostle, calm down. You are not going to lock anybody up. It's because of you. It is you. So please.
He's a good man.
He's a good guy, and he will try to we can try to see how peace can be brought to this. I will beg you for one thing. He wants to get married. For your sake, for his sake, and for the new wife. Remember, there was a time you two left him and went to marry. Remember, Doris, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Say,
remember there was a time you also left Pastor Chris and went to marry somebody else, according to your own story.
Yes,
please,
but
please.
I did not embarrass him.
So please, he will not embarrass you. Let him get married to his wife. Let him be able to move on with his life. See, there are breakups in this life that will pain you for years. But I personally believe that God will compensate you with somebody who will take care of you. But the more troublesome you portray yourself to be, the more people will run from you. So you have to come out as, you know what, okay, this was my mistake, this was my past, I'm not doing this again, whatever happened has happened, this is what life is, this is how life plays out. Moving forward, this is what I want. You can't be calling everybody out. You can't be... I want you to be in a place of peace. You have to find peace. You have to focus on Doris. Yes, you are sad. You lost your brother. You didn't get your money. Yes, but you see, that is life in your rear view mirror. You drive, don't you? Can you focus on what is ahead if you are constantly looking in the rear view mirror? You have to now start looking ahead. I'm not saying you were, especially those videos, and I want to see all the videos. Because it depends on what was leaked. The gravity of what was leaked.
I'm sending it to you after this live immediately.
Okay. So send it to me. Let me see what it is. And then let me understand the gravity of your anger, so I may be able to put a case forward when I'm talking to maybe Apostle Suleiman later tonight. I hope he's not busy. When I'm talking to him, I can say that this girl is really, really upset. And this is the reason why she's upset. Do you know Victoria Inyama? Can I bring her to the live?
Yes.
Okay. I'm only going to bring trained professionals. Victoria is a trained psychologist. That's the only reason why I want to bring her. I'm not bringing anybody to come and gist. Maybe when what's her name goes, Doris, we can now come and have conversations about it. But Doris is here and she's looking for solution, not looking for hot gossip. We are not here to gossip. We are here to help someone who has gone through a lot.
Hold on. Sorry, I'm not used to this thing. Oh shit. Okay, I'll turn it around.
Yes. Victoria, Vicky baby, how are you doing?
Alright, I'm good.
Okay, are you okay?
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Last time I saw you was in Pastor Toby's house in London.
Tell them. Tell them. Tell them. Tell them. Tell them.
We're all eating together. No, I just wanted to add some laughter to the matter, because see, I will not lie, Doris has gone through a lot. Tastebud is just coming home looking sexy.
Doris,
finest mama.
I'm going to talk to you off camera. because there are certain things I don't want to. There are certain things about me. I'm going to use myself as an example. I don't know about anybody, but there are certain things and that Ife, let me call him my name. The name I know him as, knows about the consequences of anger. I swear, I'm the one suffering it. I'm the one suffering it. I'm gonna be honest. Off camera, I'm going to explain certain things to you. I will explain it step by step to where I am now. I don't know this person you're talking about, right? With due respect, but you will not get any apology. I'm sorry. First time I heard you, I watched. You cried from. You're crying from your soul. Even your spirit is vexed. It's not good for you. A lot of times when we forgive people, or when we let it go, not because of them, because of us. And I am a typical. When I explain it to you, and I think God is putting me through what He's putting me through, so that I'll be able to support other people based on my experience, apart from the psychological implications. You have not slept. There's a thin line between sanity and insanity. Very thin. Lack of sleep. Lack of sleep will make you sick. Lack of sleep causes cancer. Please go and research this thing I'm telling you. Lack of sleep causes psychosis. It causes gastric disorders. If you eat now, you will vomit. If you attempt to, I'm sure when you're drinking water, you act as if you're choking. Because all your veins and your nerves and arteries, blood arteries, are all tightened. I always say one thing in my clinic. The mind is the heaviest part of the body, yet it's the most invisible. Nobody can see the mind, but it is heavy. It's heavier than your head. It's heavier than your body. Right? Now, what you're doing to yourself, you're poisoning yourself, thinking that the other person will die. No.
We'll buy.
Okay, we'll buy. Sorry. No, it's not going to happen. You're from Abia State. See the one name wine. You wake it that jaw. Go and get her name. You wake it that. You get really. You are not married to this guy now. There are people like us, and they are showing you Pepe. So Biko. I swear to God. These are times when I argue with Daddy Freeze about certain things about life. Like we were talking yesterday in church, before you went on air, you went to preach. People will do all sorts, and it is the good people that die early. I don't believe that nonsense that they are too good for this world. That's why they left, so that the world will not corrupt them. Nonsense. The good people die early because they internalize a lot. They don't want to fight. They don't want trouble. Let me just take it. Let me just be enduring. They work. The kind of anger you have, your enemy can finally sleep and not get up. You have overworked your heart. You have overworked your emotion. You have overworked your body. Hi. Off camera, I will talk to you. You have overworked yourself. They say anger is like cancer. It eats you up like cancer. And you're the only person that can heal yourself. Nobody's coming to save you. Okay? Everybody, we love her. We Kiniko. Let me tell you the naked truth, if I have to put it that way. I get rice my hemego. Do you understand? People will come and fight that. You didn't serve us chicken. We were sitting over there. We are in this guild. We were together. You didn't give us food. I swear. People will come and argue that they did not give them drink over the burial of a young person. They don't care. They will wear their stiletto. They will wear. I don't know if spirits can see. When you see where they are taking pictures and smiling here and saying this is a Kiniko's burial, we were outside. That's the life. Oh. You see this race that we are in, so the day your father's spermatozoa entered your mother's egg, there was rejoicing in the land of the sperms, Abby. That is rejoicing. Now, for you to sustain that life, you have to fight. Nobody, apart from your mother, wants to see you win. Nobody. You're crying for your brother, you're crying for your brother. He's gone, he's done his part. That is how he discussed with his God. Because I don't believe that anybody can do anything to anybody. Unless God allows it, except if you don't pray. Except God allows it. Just like he allowed the enemy to test Job. He said, Job, do anything to him, but don't take his soul. This race you are in, know your soul. You're going to make yourself sick. Crying is good. Those tears you're seeing, they are like cement. They are like cement that goes to make your mind heavy. Cry it out. When I talk to people in therapy, I always tell people, go do some boxing. Go to a boxing ring. Every anger in you, punch it on that boxing ball. Punch it till your hand hurts. Say what you want to say to that ball. If you do it every day, for 5 days, you'll be fine. Put all your anger there. Because I've noticed something in this life. I don't know, there's a way God is. Because, again, if it was like that, there are certain ex-presidents that would not be alive today. Based on how they abused them, based on everything. When I was a young girl, a young child, that which incident was Ali must go. That Ali must go period. Where a president ordered that everybody should be paid for protesting. The president is still alive. Oh. They enjoy you. Abi, I don't even holler the current presidents now. All those innocent souls gone. And nothing happened to him. He's fine. He's old. He's aging well with plenty of money that they're paying him every month, every year. So please, because I wish if you had good friends, they will not let you get near your phone when you're angry. Let me start with that. Quote me anywhere. If you have good friends, they will not let you touch your phone. They will break your phone. Because next week, when you watch that video, 2 weeks' time, by this time next year, when you watch that video, you will just cover your head like this. Because by the grace of God, you will not be feeling that anger. You will not be feeling that way. You will not, all those things would have been like, you would have been like, what the F did I do? So you don't have good friends around you. Diggity Dundee, he's my paddy. Yes, he came to see you, like you said. Maybe. But if he was there when you were making that video, then he has failed you as a friend. Whoever was there when you were making that video and crying and the person did not stop you has failed you. So let's start from there first. You don't have any friends, you don't have any good support system. You don't. You're on your own. What friends do in a situation like this, they take your phone, they try to make you happy, they try to make you laugh, they take you out. You go to a restaurant, you eat, you go on holiday, you just do anything. Dance. Because the thing about feelings, how you feel now, 100% I can guarantee you will not be feeling like that in the next hour, in 2 hours, in 3 hours. And most of the time, the things we do in anger, we regret it. Even if you were doing the right thing. Even if you were doing... God forbid, in a situation where there is fighting and somebody comes to hit you, to beat you, to do everything, and you get up and just give the person one small slap, or after all the beating, you're bleeding, and you give the person that slap, and that person cry, okay, you're going to prison. Nobody's got... There will be CCTV evidence that the person beat you blue, black, and yellow. And you retaliated in that heat of the moment. That's not self-defense. Before that self-defense will be argued, maybe your enemy will don't spend some time for jail. It's not self-defense. The law, I was married to a lawyer, and I can tell you categorically that the law is an ass. The law, weak. Nothing better is the richest that is favored. The richest. It is when you're innocent. That's how you know how wicked some lawyers can be. They will tell you to plead guilty, so that this, so that that, so that this, so that that. And in that country where you are, you don't stand a chance. There's no therapy, there's nothing. You've just shut down your immune system. God forbid, if somebody has catarrh and passes you now, you get catarrh. Your immune system has shut down in the last 3 or 4 days from what you're putting your body through. I watched a video. You said you don't know how I feel. You don't know. I told Ife, I said I know exactly how she feels. But the only way to sort that feeling out, Iwo Wora, for instance, Iwo Wora, I shouldn't be saying this on TV, on national whatever, because of my boss and stuff. But Iwo Wora, Rahora, if it's loud music, you play loud music and you listen to it. Don't listen to all those people saying I don't go agree. When the chips are down, you will not see anybody. Leave everybody to their own. I don't know how God judges, that if he sends me something on Sunday, I've listened to that thing like 50 times. I just said, you know what? I grew up with being a Christian. I grew up knowing God. My children, they don't go to church. They don't follow me to church. The only one that follows me to church is my first son because he wants to please me, and my little son because he doesn't have a choice. There are certain questions that the kids ask me about God. Is either I ask my brother, who will even confuse me the most, or I just tell them, you know what, I don't know. Because they say, Mom, if God is a good God, okay, me for instance, my children will say, Mom, you worship God, you pray every day, you do, and this is what Daddy has done to you. And before you're even saying this thing, Daddy has gone to remarry, and you are still praying. What are you praying for? You're here hurting. You're here feeling bad. You're the one that looked after us. And now look at what you're going through. And you want to tell me to go to church to pray with you? Where is God when all those things were happening? Where is God now? So you see the issue of God, just leave it. I don't know how God works. I don't know how he judges. I don't know. God, already president, the way he has bullied that other country, his fellow countryman, but he's living well. Well. Let me use the country now. They keep saying Britain, come and apologize to Africa because we took this, we did that. Britain is still the most successful. Helping Nigeria if they need help. So what had all the cussing done? The queen lived to be, I pray to even live up to her age before I die. She lived well. She married for many years. She and her husband, they died at their own time. Nothing, they didn't die from motor accident. They didn't die from sickness. They didn't die when things were happening and they needed to go. The arrangements, they went. Nothing happened. Britain is still here. You can care about slavery from today to tomorrow. They are still giving you handouts. So when I think about human beings, I imagine, okay, human being like Britain did all those things, took my great-grandfather, did this, did that, but they are still here. I'm even still enjoying from the suffering of my great-grandfathers. I beg you, Iwe give that draw. Iwe give that draw for your sake. I don't know how to tell you. Some people will just sit like this. Vroom. It's either insanity or death. And insanity from trauma and stress is hard, except you want to be on medication for the rest of your life. And these medications, they lie to your brain. They don't solve the problem. They only tell your brain that everything is okay. Deep down, it is not. So you have to keep being. And then after a while, that medication is not working again. You start at 2.5, they increase it to 5 mg. Before you know it, you're on 20, 25, 30 mg. Before you know it, you're drooling. But when you act like a stupid person and let it go, you will attract good things to yourself. He said so many things that I had to listen to. Your birthday, a lot of people are detaching themselves, and you're still out there helping people. You are an empath. I think that's the kind of person you are. You're very empathetic with people. It doesn't mean people will be empathetic with you. And the worst thing with being an empath is everything affects you deep. And that's bad. Because you need to know how to look away. Here, we are trained that, God forbid, if there's an emergency, I'm talking to somebody now and the person collapsed, I will not touch you. I'll call the ambulance. I won't touch you.
Why?
And that's what we are told. Because if the person dies, the family can sue you and say it is because you touched the person. That's why the person died.
How?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. It is. That's the law. If the person breaks, let's say you were trying to adjust the head and the neck, and the person wakes up and his neck is hurting, the person can say it is because you touched his or her neck. That's why the neck is hurting. When I fell, why did you touch me? You're not a professional. Before you know it, you're in trouble for helping. A lot of people have gone to prison for that. And in real life, I've also, realized that is true on how you should also deal with a lot of people in real life, a lot of situations. If you're not my blood, my body, I ain't making no sacrifice for you. I'm sorry. Even our children here, anybody that is listening that knows they have children abroad, you know our children, they are not trained to be selfish, but they tell you to look after yourself. When you enter a plane, they tell when the announcers are announcing, your safety, they tell you to put on yourself first before you put on your child, because you need to be okay first before you can look at somebody. And as it is, in the last few days, you have poured out from your cup. Your cup is empty. You're running on zero, and that's very dangerous. Let it go. Let me not push God here now. People say let it go and let God. Just let it go. Leave it to the universe. Just let it go. Release yourself. I'm going to work with you on how to release yourself from all those emotions. You have a lot of internalized emotions. There's a lot you don't want to talk about. Those things you don't want to talk about will hurt you. I also recommend sometimes when I'm doing therapy that you can go to a park, an open place where there's nobody, and talk. Just talk to the air. Just talk. Say everything you don't want anybody to hear. Just say it out. Pour it out. Just pour it out and let it go. Please. You're hurting yourself. You will not notice this thing. You see what has happened last week, eh? It can bounce on you in 3 months' time. It can bounce on you in 6 months' time. It can bounce on you in a year. All these things you are doing now, it can bounce on you in a year. Some people, maybe when they were young, they fell and broke their waist and didn't notice, and everything was okay, and they continued their life. In their 40s, their waist will pain them until they die, because they did not check it when it happened initially. I'm not telling you something I've not been through myself. I did a court case in this country. I spent 40,000 pounds on a lawyer. I will send you the receipt when I finish. 40K. I won't cry. Meanwhile, the person where they fight, he get past me, he just a laugh. He defend himself. He a lawyer. He defend himself. Me, they cry, they do. Yes, I cried, yes. But what can you do? Nobody can really help you. Nobody can help you. They can talk, they can do, but when the chips are down, babes, it's you and you versus you. So that's why you need to stay healthy. That's why you need to stay strong. That's why you need to let it go. If I know the things I know now, you know what 40,000 pounds can do for me? I won't try it now. I'll just say, I beg, let's go. But no. Now, anytime I just remember that thing there, I want to cry. But I say, okay, it's a lesson. And I'm going to use that lesson to tell other people. Maybe you're in a marriage and the man wants to take the kids. Let him take them. Go and live your life. Enjoy yourself. You don't owe anybody any explanation, to be honest. It's your emotions. You said people will laugh. In my mind, I said, if you know people's problem, if you know people's problem, I can mention names of big celebrities that had millions in their accounts and they still committed whatever. Because they just can't deal with it. And the scariest part of what you're doing is that there are chemicals in the brain that can start overreacting. At that point, you will not be able to control it yourself anymore. Your chemicals will now be wired for that trauma. And so you wouldn't know how to settle. Even when you're sleeping, your wavelengths are like that. Because over time, your brain listens to your body. Your brain listens to what you're going through. Your brain, I always say it, is a separate entity. If you wake up now and say, oh, I have a headache will come. You've told your brain that, so it is left for your brain to go and activate that headache, and your head will be paining you somehow. If you also feel you have a headache and, just brush it aside with something more positive. Say you have a headache and you're like, okay, I don't know, here, you can go window shopping, for instance. It's a form of therapy. And you go window shopping. Before you know it, you're in a shopping mall for 2 hours, 3 hours. You won't even remember that you had a headache. Because you distracted your brain with different things instead of your emotions.
Okay. Victoria, let me come in a bit, please.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I've been listening to you, and honestly, you've said it all. And I'm happy that you're talking from experience as well, okay? At the end of the day, you'll be left by yourself. This is social media. Sometimes we catch crews with your problems. Sometimes we tell you from our own experience, which might not even be applicable to what you need, right? But in every situation with we women, try, when they talk about therapists and therapy, you don't necessarily have to go and see somebody formally. We always have that one friend who is our therapist.
You don't want me to have a job, right?
Sorry?
You don't want me to have a job, right?
Oh, no. It's not even about that. You see, when we're in situations, let me tell you how it works. When you're in situations and we're saying, go and see therapists, sometimes it's too formal for what you need at that moment. You might need therapists at the end of the day, okay? But when situations like this, when things like this, when we are in, we find ourselves in such dilemma, your therapist first is that one person. Might not be your family member, might be an old friend, might be a school friend, it might be that one person that you can yab each other, you can turn every hardcore into jokes. Who will yab you with everything you've been doing. That kind of a friend, let me put it the way I want to put it. If I'm in your situation, I have one friend that would be like, are you, surely you're baby, I be waiting to do you. I beg. There's that one friend that would drag you out of that little thing for that moment. That's what you still need for now. Nothing too serious. You see, you need to work on yourself first. You see, when you're fighting a partner, husband, brother, whatever, they drain you. They drain you mentally, physically, financially. They drain you when you're fighting people. Okay? So when somebody says to you, let go, it's not because they don't know what you're feeling. It's not because they don't understand you. It's not because they haven't been in that situation. But the old thing is, you will be left by yourself. If somebody will tell you, don't agree, sue him, do this. Yes, they can tell you, sue him. But who's paying for the legal fees? Do you see? It's as good as this guy is draining you the more. And sometimes we are in this situation feeling this low because of somebody who does not even care. We keep using Panadol for somebody else's headache. This person he has moved on to the next person next, and you will be there, drained mentally, physically, financially, everything. Do you understand what I'm saying? You need love. And when I say you need love, I'm not talking about boyfriend.
Okay.
You need that one person, you will put your chest on that. If I were to be your neighbor, I would drive straight to your house. All you need for now, 2 minutes even, is to put your chest on somebody who will tell you, Doris, you're doing fine, don't worry about it. Who will tell you how lovely you are to yourself. Who will make you understand you are better than this. Who will make you understand that you can do better with or without this person. Do you understand? So you need that one friend. That's the assignment I'll be giving you tonight. Call that one person. Let the person laugh at you. I've got friends like that. They will laugh at me. We'll laugh at each other. We'll yab each other. But we'll come back to that truth. Don't do it by yourself. Don't think all of us can give you solution. If I talk to you, I will talk from the experience that I went through. The way I tackled it may be different from the way Victoria tackled it. It might work for her, it might not work for you. You need self-love first. You see, when we have self-love, with or without everything and everybody around us, we can stand alone without even feeling their absence or presence sometimes. I personally, I'm sorry I have to say this if my husband listens to this. I always make him understand I will stand like I'm standing if you're not there again. He doesn't like hearing it. But that's just the truth. I'm not even joking. Because I would continue like now I'm attached to that person, but the moment that person takes a walk or treats me like a piece of this, hello, next day I'm attending another party. You will not know that this is girl. Baby girl, this is 2025. You don't need no self-pity or people saying, no, work on yourself. For self-love goes a long way with all of us, both men and women. I'm not even talking about women alone. If you don't have self-love, you now depend on other people to give it to you. And when they shove you off their shoulder, this is what you're going to get. Somebody treating you like
do you know that heartbreak kills?
Oh, yeah. I need you up. It's the moment you start feeling sad about what this person has done to you, if you can't move on from there, it eats you up, you get sad, then, like she said, they start putting you on antidepressants, they will start increasing your dosage. That's all they do. And it messes you up, your brain. You see, the way you're feeling right now is allowed. You're supposed to feel like that. We are all human. You are attached to somebody who you think loves you or loved you or you love the person. It's okay. It's okay to feel a certain way, but don't wallow in it, please. This person, I could honestly could be on to the next right now. The same way people buy themselves over love, relationship, marriages, and the next person is on to the next. We are seeing some of them right now. Is on to the next. So please, you need self-love. None of us can give you that. Mm-hmm. Do you understand? What should keep you going right now is to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I can do better. Remember, if you had not done better, this person wouldn't even have come to you. Every relationship, we keep saying it is transactional. Their true love, it is still transactional. Because before I say yes to you, I've calculated it unconsciously. What am I gaining? Baby, what am I taking away?
Yeah.
What am I gaining? What am I taking away?
Yeah.
So that person, maybe that transaction pays him more than you. And then they will draw
and vice versa. And vice versa.
Exactly. So please, sis, let me talk to you like I would talk to my friend in this situation. I'll be like, you did Grace. Where did they do you? Over who? Over who? If not be say we're supposed to be a partner or boyfriend. You think say this day your level. That is how you say it. You need a friend that will make you laugh over this. I don't want to use whatever language online.
We've all done it. We've all been there.
We've all been there.
But who hasn't spent money? Who hasn't taken
this love? People have suffered this. The people have been through this. Remember, we have all moved on from one boyfriend to the other, or people have moved from one marriage to the other. This is in most cases what they go through. But how they come out of it matters. Because if you remain like this for some time, now you're saying it, you don't need another relationship. Somebody is coming to scam you based on that vulnerability. They want to give you that shoulder to say, don't worry, I'll do better. Don't worry, that guy does not know your worth. That's the next victim. Or you'll be the next victim.
There'll be what?
Yeah. When they see how low you are, somebody will start targeting you and showing you love right now to tell you that, no, they don't know your worth, I'll do better. But that is another victim. They are making you another victim. So please, until you work on yourself, there's no love story that's alike. I'm telling you. until you work on yourself, until you see yourself as in, I am okay for myself, I'm sufficient for myself, then you attract like minds when you are on that when you are on that level, on that page. When you love yourself, you feel like I'm okay for myself. A man will struggle to get your attention. Not when you're in this state. When you're in this state, you are opening yourself as a vulnerable person for people who will prey on you again and lie to you that we could do better. So please.
True. Very true.
Please.
Very, very true.
I understand what you're feeling. I know your mind is saying, you people don't know what I'm going through. You people don't even know how I feel right now. Most people have been through that.
Worse.
Please, even worse situation. The good news is you are out intact. A lot of people have been battered. Some don't buy over this.
I've been locked up many times.
Yes. People have lost their children to this.
My ex-husband, the mother of your 3 children.
You understand? So both men and women suffer all these things. So please, how you come out of it matters.
What's that?
Yeah, they do. Some men too. Yes, I know what I'm talking about. Yes, the percentage could be higher. But I'm telling you, the percentage could be higher. Victoria, I know what I'm talking to you about. No, I'm not talking from your own experience. People come to me as well, and I know how much I get involved with marriages, trying to sort people, so I know what I'm talking about. It's
I'm not saying it's you. I'm just saying that, I know the hurt, being locked up, being arrested, That's in a relationship.
Oh, yeah.
This is a marriage of 14 beautiful so-called years that you have never raised a finger, you have never called the police, you have never, but being a lawyer and knowing the law and you not knowing the law, I've been locked up because I went to my matrimonial home. I left, but I went back to get my children because they were not being well looked after, and I got arrested. Because I didn't know the law.
It can happen.
Yes, because he said I was trespassing. My house on paper, where I gave birth to all the children, and I got locked up. And the police said, yes, you don't live here anymore, you're trespassing. I said, well, my name is on the house, so.
It's on the house.
My name is on the land registry in the house, but they said, yes, we know all that, but right now, you're not supposed to be here, so we are taking you in. Even the children I went to save, I did not save them anymore. I could only get them after 24 hours when I got a duty solicitor to come get me out. So that's a lesson. So what are you saying? And I still came out and I didn't do anything. I still did not do anything.
You see that your boyfriend, that person that made you to be in this situation, you don't need to act. I can bet you he's going to meet his Waterloo very soon because he's not going to stop. He's going to do it with somebody who is not even, who may even take laws into our hands. Do you understand? That person, that same person that put you in this situation, you don't need to take revenge. I'm telling you, sometimes you leave things. And the next victim to him may deal with him ruthlessly. And the person will even take laws into our hands. Heal. What you need is healing. Don't let that set you back. And when you say, move on, moving on does not mean another relationship. Moving on simply means heal. Try. Anything that works for you. Do you like going out? Do you like partying? Do you like gisting? You know when they say people like me, do you like it? Does it make you smile, happy? Do you understand? Do you like to go to the gym? You see, there must be something that, fascinates you. There must be something that, the moment they put it on your table, you jump. Do you understand? So please, letting it go does not mean we don't understand what you're going through or what you've been through. We're telling you to let go because we want you to heal and we want you to be happy. This guy is robbing you off of the time you should be enjoying. All this time you should be happy with yourself. Somebody is robbing you.
Sorry, let's not get it wrong. Let's be very, very realistic. Nobody is robbing her of anything. He's living his life and she is upset on him living his life. He's not doing it because Doris is there. He's just doing it. So she needs to also understand that. That's the truth I tell myself. Like, we need to just sit down with ourselves and reflect all the time. He's not doing it to repay anybody. But sometimes we get upset at another person's actions, especially where there's a situation like this. So it's not with the person. No, it's with you. Because everyone has moved on. And we're still stuck.
Come in.
So
come inside.
Everything is on you, not on the person.
What do they want?
I don't even. So you need to get to that place where nobody can offend you.
Tell them to tell
And
Chris
that
to
is
call
the
me.
only power you have as a human being.
They should come tomorrow morning.
I would not.
Oh wait, let me come and see them.
A friend, because when you empower a friend with certain information, you're also making yourself vulnerable to another person.
There's no how in this world you will not have that one person. You cannot do without friends, no matter what.
I'm just saying,
you need one. It could be your sister, it could be your family, but you need that one person. Nobody can live this life alone. No, you are a sadist. You are telling me that. No, there must be that one person in everybody's life. It could be your opposite sex, it could be your cousin, it could be your old school friend, but there must be that one person that when you are on the phone, normally when there is no trouble, you know how we is, women, that person will make you feel at ease. There's one person in everybody's life, unless you're telling me you're a sadist. That's it. There must be that one person who will throw banters, who will make you feel like, not be too formal. Even the person knows this case might be serious, but we have ways of making you feel like, baby, it's not that serious. You need that one friend, that one person.
I am a sadist because I spent 5 years in learning how to be a sadist. So I take that.
I'm not saying you're a sadist. I'm saying any human being does not have one person.
Friend.
It could be your child, it could be anybody, but you must have that one person. You will feel free to talk to in life.
In future, yes, because in future, something could happen. You fall out with that person, and that person will throw all this debt and
careful in life. Even if you fall out with your mother, she can use things against you.
Talking to
yourself. No, I'm not buying that. No, you want me to feel like we are all sadists? You want me to feel like there's no one person in our lives? No. That's not. No,
I
that's
am
not
not saying there's no one person in your life. Yes, there are people in your life, but what I'm saying,
Chris,
I am trained.
I'll send you 50,000, and I'll send you 6,000 for nylon.
Situation in your life where it is you versus.
We'll go continue from tomorrow.
You can come out and discuss and share when you're in a better position.
Yes, 6,000, plenty. Make it plenty. Make it full everywhere. We need that.
So personal and intimate.
All right.
And I understand. She knows what I'm talking about.
I will send code to you now.
Many times she says, I don't want to say this. I don't want to say this. That means you still have that level of control.
What do you want?
Don't want to say, because some women would have come out and but
it's not here.
Victoria, hold on. We are talking about you having a friend you talk to, right? This is a case that is online, right? This is the case that she has brought out. So this is not a secret. You only need that friend to help you step down and calm down. That's what I'm saying. It's not as if you're not. Victoria, hold on, please. It's not as if you're just going to call somebody who does not have an idea of what's going on and you start telling them your secrets. This is already online. I'm in the UK.
You're UK. Good, fantastic. Please,
Victoria, hold on. Victoria, no. When you are talking for almost an hour, I was listening. Please, let's have communication and good, here. It is not about you today. It's not about me. It is about her. So let's focus on her, please. So all I'm saying is, you might say 10 things to her today. I might say 10 things to her today. She might not even make use of any, all right? But we are all just trying to look into what can make her feel better, okay? I said it from the beginning. I said my own experience, what I did might not even work for her. What you did might not even work for her. Do you understand? We are only putting all this on our table so that she can pick whatever can work for her, all right? So I want to focus on that, not me today, all right? So what I'm saying is, somebody that brought a case online, you cannot say you don't now want to tell somebody because they might mock you. No, it's already online. This is
already
not
online. Yeah.
Exactly. It's not as if it's something we never heard of, and then you are just going to tell somebody who will now help you to now come and blow it online. Do you understand that? Am I making sense to you?
Yes, you're making sense.
Exactly. So it's already out. The things we are trying to be careful from friends is we don't want them to blow it. So what is it that they want to blow? I'm just saying, if there's one person you feel comfortable talking to, might not be somebody you're dating or you've dated before, might not be your brother, might not be your sister, it could be a friend that you're comfortable with. The person might not even be living in the same country with you. You see? Sometimes when I'm in my lone wood, my closest friend I talk to is in America. That's the person I will open up to and will talk, and she would make me feel better about myself, or tell me off, or tell me the truth. Even when I don't want the truth, she would say it. So that's why I'm saying that we always have that one person. So, Doris, I'm sure there must be that one
Check in
person.
the battery. Where did you put
Be
it?
like, you see, this is what's going on. So please, this is no longer a secret. Because see, sometimes we keep things to ourselves, and
They
it makes
can't.
it worse.
They
because we
need
don't
code
know
to
how
leave.
react. Maybe that was exactly what you did.
I'm
because there
calling
was
it.
nobody to discuss with. That was why you came online and even blew everything and put it out there. Maybe that one friend could have coped you. Maybe that one friend could have dealt
Okay,
you.
let me say something. Yeah, I quite agree with Sis
Have you seen
Victoria,
them? Can
and
you
I
close
also
the door?
agree with you. Now I will give you an example of what you're saying, and I will also tell you an example of what she said. See, Sis Victoria, I've seen her a couple of times that sometimes she follows my issues with people. Like she was actually describing me, right? I'm that person who is a deep lover. I give it all, and when they hurt me, it gets to me, which is very bad. And what does it do? I want to burn the bridge. I want to burn it that by the time after doing it, there won't be room for reconciliation. You'll always see me out there saying they're hurting me. Meanwhile, I am the victim, right? But I'm the one talking. The oppressor is not talking. Now they're looking at me like a troublemaker. So I saw Sis Victoria say that, and that is the point where she's saying there is no point talking to anyone about your problem. There's no point. Just go to an open space and cry out. Yes, that is the life I am living now. Because that happened to me, and when they do it, I come out, and when I say my own becomes worse. Everybody, she doesn't keep secret, not knowing that they've done worse to me before I come out to tell it. Now, in your own case, let me tell you something. I had a friend. I met someone last week. Let me summarize it. When my father died, I haven't celebrated my birthday, right? But I met someone last week. My birthday was 5th December. I met someone last week, and the person really, really cares for me like I've never been cared. I've never really had someone like me selflessly like that. And the person insisted I celebrate my birthday. Now, the person came into my life, I just had that. He acted like my best friend, and I took him like my best friend.
Your best friend.
Now, when this incident happened, the day I saw Doris Okafor's engagement video, the night, my body was vibrating. Something took over me. I was talking to myself. I was talking to God. I said, God, please let Crystal Okafor get out of my mind. Let Crystal Okafor, you, a demon that is trying to make me fight, get out. It wasn't stopping. It wasn't stopping. I was just telling God, I don't want to get angry. It wasn't stopping. Then I called the person. Now, I had this person on the phone for more than 3-4 hours. This person really knew something was wrong with me. And I begged this person, I said, please stay with me on the phone. You see, if this person had stayed longer with me on the phone, maybe I wouldn't have come out to break down like this. But the person did it. So I understand the part where you say you need someone to talk to. While the person engaged me, while I was also feeling up, I felt a little better talking to that person on the phone. So both things you guys said, I understood it. You understand? And both of them applied to me too. Honestly, I'm listening to you. I'm taking the advice. How do that's what I need, because at this point I am tired. Since Victoria said it, I'm exhausted. I am. So at this point, I think I really need this advice from you guys. I need more of love from people instead of hate. Because, like I said before, I'm at the point where a lot of things come to my head. I want to do some silly, silly things. You know, my friend Kingsley Wona, I had to fly in from Lagos. He's still in my house now. But what they do is, after he's been here sitting down since watching me, when I'm done with this, he will just be cracking me, making me laugh.
Kingsley,
down there. He was sitting down here. I think he just left.
Okay. So Victoria, Doris, this is, what other things do you enjoy doing when you feel a bit low about yourself? Me, my own is shopping therapy. Some people do other things. What is that one thing that, when you hear about it, you're going to, your brain is going to be like, yeah, get excited. What is that one thing?
You want me to be honest with you? I don't even know the things I love to do, because I'm even afraid to go outside. I like to lock myself in the room and just be by myself. In fact, this is my brother, give up the ghost. I like to lock myself. I like to isolate myself. I like to, as a matter of fact, these people in my house, I feel like they are disturbing me. I like to just stay by myself, So if you ask me what I like to do, there's nothing gives me joy anymore. I swear, I have all the money here. I have money around. I have 5 million cash. I have cash everywhere. I have cash. Like,
don't say that
I
online.
have money people dash me, but they're not making me.
Do you remember what I told you?
Exciting me.
Do you remember what I told you in the beginning about very rich people in the UK who have biked themselves? Rich, the Amy Winehouse, like rich. I don't know if I'm allowed to mention names.
But that one day,
let me use Steve Madden. There's a designer, Steve Madden, that his mom died, right? He had all the money. He's a successful designer. Everything. His mom died, and that was it.
His mom, bye, please.
Now I understand, sis, what you're saying, but I'm not coming from just experience. I'm coming from my academic. I'm coming from my job. There's a situation you find yourself. You don't have the energy for nothing. Nothing. The only thing you need at that time is that target, is that issue, is that thing that is disturbing you to come and undisturb you. Like I said in the beginning, the mind is invisible, but it's the heaviest. When your mind is heavy, you can't get up. When you try to drink water, the person might choke on water because your arteries, everything in your body has constricted. So when I say I know how you feel, there's a reason why I went to study psychology up to master's level. Because I needed to understand myself. I'm an empath. So when I see you vibrating and wanting, I'm like, somebody should tell this girl that without her, the sun will shine. That's what I tell myself.
Yeah.
Without me, the sun will... Before, I remember those days when I just came on social media, when people are talking, maybe there is an autistic child, people are abusing, or domestic violence. Do you want to talk about how
Vicky, don't you know how to talk about... Vicky, I go come out you. You don't mention all these things on social media. You code it.
Okay, domestic, what they call it?
Mo when the life come back. Mo when the life come back.
Oh my God, okay.
I'm bringing her back. Do you want me to bring you back? Okay, come. Okay, also send me all those things you wanted to send me. Okay, then join me live. So at least if they want to mess up, we have something, but we are going to try and see how we can give peace a chance. All right. Sorry, guys. Okay. Yes, Chris. I go send them to you. Okay, do they need code? Okay, I'll send them code now. I'll send you the code. I'll send you the code. Sorry, guys, we're coming back. Pop my money gun if you're watching on TikTok. Um, all right, so we're coming back. All right, so so this is continuation. We're still waiting for Doris to come back as we begin the process of ending off. Hey, Lynn. All right, Mom with Cape, how are you doing, my darling?
I'm okay. Sorry, I'm not able to show my face.
I need people that can show their face. No, not in something.
I just
end
wanted to
it.
just
No need.
accept you. Okay.
All right, my
All right,
darling.
bye.
If you are ready to show face, you can join. Sorry, I don't like.
Good evening.
Good evening. Are you willing to show your face?
I am showing my face now. I'm showing my
All right,
face.
what are your thoughts?
So,
Please don't play video.
So,
Hi, baby.
Victoria, welcome back.
Vicky, hello.
I'm good, darling.
So, I want to agree with Vicky, and I will agree also with Ronke. I think everyone needs a friend or two, that they can talk to. And I also agree that sometimes it's not everything that you need to share with the whole world. And your pain is not something that the whole world can actually feel. Your pain is
your pain.
There's no one who can actually share your pain with you. So sometimes you just have to work on that pain. You just have to work on it yourself, I would not advise, for you to just be staying home and be taking everything all in. I suggest that you go out there, and find something.
But let me ask you a question. Why did you fall so deeply in love with Pastor Chris? Was it his good looks?
No.
There's something that we need to ask because
Hold on. You know why he's asking me that?
Hold on. Because let her answer. Because it is deep. There are some loves that, okay, you said that, okay, he was generous. She said he no give her money. Is it his?
Sent you something, Daddy,
Is it good
Daddy,
looks?
please
Yes.
hold on. Daddy, please hold on. Sent you something.
Okay.
Okay, I think maybe only one chat. Well, just that one chat I sent you. Does that man not sound like he was in love with me?
From the chat you sent me, if this is his chat, then it sounds very passionate.
very in love with me. We were deeply in love. That's his number. And you know that thing is not doctor. That's a WhatsApp chat. So if you see that chat, do you think that man was not in love with me? He was in love with me.
Yeah, but you see, for a woman, love is not enough. Is it that benching or money?
Video of me touching myself. You see that video of me touching myself?
Yes.
That man has it like, you know, when they say two people just saw, and I can't tell you how much we make out. When we know when people, because it's a pastor, we don't always see often, right? But when we see, I don't know, we are adults here. I don't know when you see that love that you guys can start from the door and you start kissing from the door, like everything you start, that kind of hot, tight hot. That's how it is between me and this person. That's how deep it is with me.
That means, according to you, he was very good in bed.
To the truth, you can understand from my description.
Hey!
Now,
that's what it was. So it's just you always find someone in this life that you will be in love with. Probably that's that's the first person she has been in love with. So I get it. So I don't think them falling in love. Nothing wrong. We always have one.
The more you speak about it, the more you hurt.
No, I disagree. The more you speak about it, the more it goes out. See, we are not speaking about it from a bad place now. We just ask questions. What could have been the problem? You understand? What could have been the problem? You see, hold on, Victoria. Me, I might not be a trained psychologist, but everybody comes to me from the highest level of celebrities to everybody carries their story to come and meet me. And if there's one thing I've learned, talking about it, getting people to understand your frustration sometimes helps. Especially when we are not doing it from a bad place. Because if it is love, how do we detach from the love? If it is knacking, how do we detach from the knacking? If it is companionship, because as long as, let me tell you, bathing with Gary can never cure hunger. If somebody has slept with you well, in a way nobody else has ever slept with you, if you like get 50 companions, it will not work. If somebody has given you companionship, you can't knock her.
I don't think it's about knocking, no.
Is it or is it not? Hold on. This is the thing. You cannot replace what is missing in her life.
Nothing is missing in her life.
Hold on.
I was telling you how
Is for you, is it the love? Doris, listen to me now. Is it the love? Is it the knocking? Is it the companionship? What is it that you are looking for? What is it that he took away from you?
Revenge. What I want is
not let's leave about what the bad things. What is that thing that he brought to you that you are now lacking? Is it companionship? Is it love? Is it knocking? Is it friendship? What is that thing that I'm not gonna let this guy go? What's that thing? Let's identify and be honest with us.
Aside the anger, okay, let me aside the anger. Dauda, Victoria was calling you. Victoria, yeah, she was doing hello to you. Yes. No, she's still online. What I wanted to say is coming. He went to his own room to change. I think he had his bath. So what I was trying to say is, aside this anger that I feel for Chris, because I feel very angry with it. I am very upset. Not necessarily because he's getting married, but because of the things he put me through. Because he didn't remember, he didn't consider what we shared.
What is that thing you shared? That's the thing you have not addressed. Let me tell you something. If somebody annoyed you so much and broke your heart and went, something inside you be telling you, thank God he has gone. You don't want him to go. There's some level of anger that there's something you are holding on to. And until we understand that thing, we can't move forward. My thoughts.
That is sweet. Let me be honest with you.
Very good.
When it comes to when it comes to sex, and I'm sorry, okay, whatever. I don't
Knacking.
like
Just say you
position.
can say knacking. Knacking.
When it comes to knacking, well, I can, if I do this, I'm marketing him more, and he knows he likes it, so I'll market him so that, because I'm not going to get him again. So, but leave me now. Stop touching me.
Don't say that on air.
Let me see. Don't say
Don't say that on air. I don't see that article enough. You don't see the article. It's not from yourself at all. I don't see that.
Are you speaking English?
You try to make someone.
Now that English got a headache. It's again.
I'm a lawyer now, so what do we do? I'll have to speak English. I'm a lawyer, so
Okay,
what
sorry. Okay.
what I'm trying to say, it's not good.
Thank you.
Maybe just go begin to say he knows how to do
Yeah,
that.
that's wrong English. That's wrong English. Just to begin to say that's wrong English. Why?
No, no.
See, let me tell you something, my dear brother. Hold on, my dear brother. Hold on. There is something that she is missing. Let her address it, and let us find a way to help her get out of it. There is some, you see, let me tell you, you get who go carry something from you, it go pain you. You get who no go carry something, who no go carry something from you, no go pain you. I don't know how to put it. I can still see that there is a vacuum in her life, and all this therapy, all this plenty talk is not helping Doris. There is something that Doris found fascinating.
If the wound is fresh, see, let me nothing can help her at this time than just chatting and chilling. Nothing. Her heart is too heavy. Nothing can help her now. Even if you get her £1 million now, it will be irritating to her. The only thing that might help is even if she gets a text from this person to say, okay,
I'm sorry. So let's work on the apology. But allow her to talk. Allow her to say waiting day her mind. Something day her mind where she won't talk. Una therapist no one make una patient talk. And that thing they pain una patient. See Doris, she go talk this thing now, her body go come down.
No, I feel that you get a lot which is supposed to talk. Let me come down to Victoria's citizen standard right now. So there is a lot where I feel say she fit talk, but I don't want to make she talk reach that aspect. That's what I'm saying. That a lot that she's missing, I know, but not to that extent. That's what I'm saying. So such things are not supposed to be said here. That's what I'm saying. That's my own take. I know where she was going to, and that was why I said it's not good. Right here on air. That's what I'm saying. She could say one or two that's really bothering her. You can know she rightly say that her heart is heavy. I know. But do not go to that side. Make the guy not begin the feast say into the important. That's my own.
No. Let me
She needs to.
it's not see.
At this stage, the guy is already important. You don't cry about him for all the blogs. So you cannot say you are not making him feel important. You understand? You've been crying about him for the last 4 days.
Let me be honest with you, If there's anything I want to miss in Chris or Kat, was not sex. Chris is not good in bed.
Yeah.
No, I'm being honest with you.
Hey, we don't want you to talk about that side. What is it that you are missing? Okay, just say it's not. You don't have to go. You see, you to your own mouth too, no good. My own is not that. This is what I'm looking for.
Let me do with you. Because I am what are you doing? You have a knife, you have a gun. Which one do you want to use?
No, I want you to listen to me.
You are now telling her.
Maybe I should bring a man here. I asked her a question. Hold on. I ask her, because the way women think, let me tell you something about women. All of them, they think the same way. Hold on. Eko Abiola, are you listening to me?
And girls from my place, we don't do this.
Eko Abiola,
don't do this.
you don't do what?
She's not missing anything.
That's not true. That's not true.
She's not missing
Eko Abiola,
Yes.
if you are honest with yourself, hold on, sir. Sorry. Hold on, I'm coming. Eko Abiola, if you are honest with yourself, There is no way that somebody can be this passionate about something if not for the fact that there's something missing. Hold on 1 second. No, I'm free. Just hold on for 1 minute. Let me hand it over to them. Guys, I need to take a quick call. I'll be back. Oh,
I
yeah?
don't think there's anything missing.
I'm good.
My God, I'm working. You're my friend, right? I've known you forever, right? I don't want this thing to go on, right? There is no point. We can have a group call, right? We can chat about this. You're just entertaining Ndemadu.
That's right.
You're just entertaining Ndemadu. Talk, do. When the chips are down, okay, you don't kind of see talk or rubbish, talk. How one tomorrow? I need to go and Google this person. How one kiss you up here? I'm sorry, Jewel. I'm so sorry, right? You're my Daddy Prince is my brother. One day I can do anything and get away with it with him on this life or anywhere outside. Mana, na chime for nde how do you put in Ibo nde onyonyo ya, right? Or for nde onyonyo ya. Actually,
I think you see they even they had you to speak to people.
People actually right? You're like a result for them, and I don't want that. I don't want it, Ozola, right? Ozola.
When
But
where I came on this live, right, is I don't know her. I've not spoken to her, but I came on this live because I want to show you the medical and psychological implication of what you're doing. Okay, you should try to remember of what she's doing. She's hurting herself the more. When there's trauma and you want to keep talking, you're pouring salt on the wound, right? Because
it out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to voice.
There's a safe space. Yeah, there's a safe space where you go and spill it out. You don't live in Nigeria. I can understand that she lives in Nigeria and da. But here you can say anything you want to say in a safe space. She could just blot out something which is evidence which this person can also use against her in court.
That's the only worry that I have, you know.
And then when this person uses this video recording in court against her, where will they be? Where will they be? So why I came up here is, everything has happened, and I just feel I need to come and tell her about the medical and psychological implications of what she's doing. She's eating poison, hoping that the other person will die. No.
I know exactly what it is now, but she's in pain, so she just needs to. She needs to.
Then I've told her, and I will tell her more ways to go and blot it out, spill it out, say it out. She has a friend there, Dauda. I know Dauda very well. We all started the movie industry together, right? And I'm happy when he says he's a lawyer, because the only constant thing in life is improvement and self-improvement. And he's no longer a comedian, he's a lawyer. So his level of reasoning is at par. Now, she can't talk to him.
You understand what I'm telling you?
She can't talk to him.
The only reason why I talk.
Right? She can also talk in an open space.
This particular
I said that there are some things that she cannot even share with him. There are some things that she just doesn't need to share with anyone. There are some things that she just.
I was saying that, and the other lady, did not understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is now, Jewel, you're my very, very good friend, and I know you for 30 years now.
You see me,
there are
still certain things about me I will not tell you.
So I know that when people
100, that's what I'm saying.
Yes. You can come and stay with me, you can do this, you can do that, because two things. Telling you that thing might cause more trauma for me. That now you know. Right? That now you know. And it's disturbing me that you know. Right? And I don't know what you're going to do with that information, because your best friend has a best friend. And there's always, don't say I told you. Don't say I told you. Before you know it, the village is knowing, don't say I told you.
And another person knows it's no more a secret.
But it's a secret now because anybody that is telling you,
As long as you
will
have
tell you,
it out to someone else, it's no more a secret. Trust me.
don't.
That's
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. That as much as it hurt, right? I had to use my own lived experiences, which I don't really discuss, but I had to discuss it here for her and whoever is going through an issue, with divorce and everything, to understand that a lot of things we fight over is not necessary. And there is nothing that time cannot heal. Even the death of the most loved person in this world. You see that death that you want, that your heart is as if it came out and it's on the floor and it's being trodden by stray. Even that one can heal with time.
true. I know what you are saying, Vicky, but sometimes.
But when you pour that water out, you can't get it back.
I know. I hear you. That's why I said she needs to keep. There's some things she needs to keep for herself. There are some things she can share with friends. But there are some things she might want to, just like DF said, what is that thing that you want us now to do for you? There's still some you want done. I don't think she wants revenge. I think she just feels betrayed.
No, as of today, I think it's not about revenge anymore. It's about healing as of today. Because she's sounding better, right? Maybe as a when she heard about the engagement and all that, oh my God. Thank God she's in Nigeria. People like her, she's an empath. If she was in America where they have license, oh Martin, long bikini, long
Yeah, I was going to say that because this kind of thing happened to somebody here. I can't remember their names. Either they were in Love Island or something, one of those. And this guy now went to go and sell these guys videos that they have, intimate videos that they had together. This one was even videos. He went to go and sell it on Only F. Guy's in prison. He's in prison for it. Because this was intimate videos. And I don't want her to feel bad if she's listening, wherever she is. She should not feel bad that she did this thing, that she sent it to her loved one. Because, we all do crazy things when we are in love, And she's not the first one. She's not going to be the last one. So there's nothing to be feeling bad about that for, But I have a problem. She feels betrayed. And that's where the problem lies.
Yes.
Opinion or
and that betrayal is painful.
Yeah, it's very
Betrayal is painful, but at the end of the day, I that's why I learned how to say, okay, fine, the worst has happened, what next? We move.
True.
But that's a decision you need to make within yourself. There are it's not friends. There's friends are great, friends are fantastic, but you don't also want to keep offloading on somebody all the time. Because one day, you're going to make that call and they're not going to pick. Because, it's one complaint or the other. You don't want it. So, in as much as the other lady is saying...
How are you taking it now?
I'm trained. I'm trained to gather.
What day?
Yeah, I'm trained. That's why I finished the degree and I went for the masters to understand.
What day?
Right? So I know how to take it, we table it, deal with it, and I put it in the bin. I'm not going home with anybody's problems. No, I'm not. I can't. Friends don't know how to do that. Friends, the first thing about counseling and therapy is confidentiality. You could become jobless.
I know.
If another person's gist is heard somewhere that is not supposed to be. Now, you don't have that with your friend. Because your friend has a friend. And that friend's friend might not like you.
Yeah.
That friend's friend also has other friends. So be careful. When you're giving out information, certain information is like you empowering somebody with a little bit too much.
yes, this thing has been going on and on and on, but right now it's affecting her health. And honestly, if God forbid something happens tomorrow, something will say, Victoria, but you could have just intervened a bit, but you just looked away. When she cried, I think that was what moved me, regardless of everything. The first thing in therapy is kindness. The second thing is gratitude. Yeah? Now, where is my kindness in all of this? Am I going to be judging her as well? Everybody cries. Everybody. Everybody. Sometimes when Ife is talking about his own tears, how they deal with them too, we all laugh at it.
Yeah, we all have things that we went through, but another thing I want to say to her, if she's listening, is that guy is not worth it. He's not even worthy of her. If he can be sending intimate videos to his people, whoever he sent it to, lawyer, because what is lawyer's business with her?
Hold on. You cannot judge anybody when they are angry. When people are angry, there's nothing they cannot do.
Do you have proof of that? You're saying something you don't have evidence of.
But she said it that she's going to send it.
So the fact that she said it,
allegedly.
Don't. You're in UK.
Allegedly.
You're in UK. I've dealt with a lawyer before, and now I can tell you that before I open my mouth to say something, if you're not sure of it and it's not fact, don't use it.
Okay, I'm just saying that for her, I'm just trying to say that she is not worthy. If that's what he's done, he's not worthy of her, and he's not even worth the trouble. He wasn't in all the things that she thinks he did, that he's so good for and everything. He didn't even mean it. She was just passing the time at that time. He was using her for that time. She needs to move on from, he's not worth the trouble. In my own opinion, that kind of person, I would not even give that person any space in my heart, because I just feel that he's betrayed her in too many ways, and he's just not worthy of. He's not worth the trouble. He got better people that she can meet. If she keeps on thinking about this guy and keeping this guy, in her space, in her heart, she's going to miss out on people who are better and who could be better for her. So that's all I have to say. Hello, bro.
All right, we've got a brother here with us. Brother, how you doing?
I did fine, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I just want to be brief. Thank you again for bringing me on, sir. Madam, thank you. There's either of you. They are shouting remove her. One thing about Nigeria is that we don't like being told the obvious truth.
I can't even see.
First and foremost, we sympathize with that lady. And second and foremost, that lady doesn't need to be pitied in any way. Yes, that lady, nobody should pity her.
Why?
Yeah, all the cries and everything. She doesn't need to be pitied.
Hey.
Yeah. How many times will this thing happen to a Nigerian so that Nigerians learn and know what they do with these so-called men of God? Because this one will happen. This 2025. We are waiting for another one in 2026. It happened some years ago with Alima and Apostle Suleiman.
Never.
Was she not in that same country during Alima and Suleiman?
Nobody will ever think something will happen to them.
So,
know that.
Yeah, because when they see most of these guys, because these guys have money, and they feel like these guys, let me hold them down. Let me hold this guy down. This guy will marry me. This guy with this kind of lifestyle is giving me, I'll be okay. And forgetting that these guys, most of them are scammers, respectfully. That the Freeze has been talking for years. I never accused any of them for years, but opening Nigerians' eyes for this, according to him, God of men. How long? Because we are waiting for another one in 2026. Another one will pop up.
Yeah, but you don't know this.
So that lady, some people are saying she was married. She ran away from her husband, allegedly. I don't know. I'm not aware of that. That she was married and then she was following this man. Was she thinking that this man will marry her or what?
That's exactly what he promised her.
Where's the evidence?
See, let me tell you something. Let me tell you guys something. I told my daughters something. I told my daughter something on Sunday during church. I say, out of every 12 men that is asking you out, I want to marry you, 13 of them want to sleep with you and go.
Out of 12, 13.
Out.
Every 12 minutes.
The day you know this, that day you will know peace.
That's true.
Do you know how many women I've told I want to marry? Because the only way you go see their pint now through marriage.
If I know what you're saying.
Baba, let us be, unless you want us to lie to ourselves.
There is no any man lying about that. He's a liar from the pit of hell.
See, let me tell you something. That one that they say in India, if you promise a woman marriage and you don't marry the woman, it is considered RAPE. Now nonsense. Eko Abiola, if he promise you marriage, make you can't leave for my house for 3 days. Make you can't they slap me. Or make us say they wear the same pint 3 days. There was a girl I wanted to marry. I will tell you the story today. As in, I love this girl. Yoruba girl. You get why they run from Yoruba girls. This girl ain't spoiler for me. I'm not saying all Yoruba girls are like that too. But this girl ain't, like one or two of them that I dated, I'm Yoruba. And my daughters are Yoruba. So I'm not saying this in a bad way. But he get waiting my eye see for. And this particular girl, I went to her house. So I don't know what it was that I was looking for. Something fell, whether biro cover or my key. I think it was my car key. So it fell in between the bed and the wall. So to try to get it, I lifted up her mattress. I see where this girl tie pad inside nylon. It reached 300. At least a year worth of menstrual flow. You feel married that kind of person put for house?
Maybe she can't take her and do juju.
Anything where she like, okay, as today they say she do juju, no problem. So sometimes it is a woman's character. Sometimes there are things that you realize that I can't live with this. So I've told you I want to marry you. And yes, I want to marry you. But I've seen some characters that I can't deal with. So I did not lie to you to knock you. I wanted to marry you and I've knocked you. But now my eyes are clear and I'm seeing pad under the bed for one year supply. Oh, I promise you I'm going to marry you and I'll catch you cheating. Am I still tied to marry you? Or I promise to marry you. If this one happened to one of my guys. He promised a girl that he was going to marry her. Then one day, he went to visit his friend with the girl. As they entered his house, the girl's phone automatically just joined the Wi-Fi.
Has been there.
Kilo shele. The girl deny. Say she and the guy don't do anything. Say she met the guy before him. True. She met the guy before him. Now so he go to the guy house. Come they accuse the guy, say, you were sleeping with this girl. Why didn't you tell me? Blah, 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 blah. Now the guy tell her, say, no. Say, now the girl, now they can't knock him. The guy played CCTV footage of his sitting room.
Oh, come on.
The girl go enter inside the house, begin the harass him for benching.
Oh, gosh.
See?
Then the girl go ride down like horse. The guy say, how can this woman become my wife?
Oh.
First of all, my guy don't knock him. It's bad enough. Most, like me, for instance, as me and my ex no agree, any of my friends we date them, we are no longer, where it becomes my ex-friend.
Of course.
It becomes my ex-friend.
That's transferred jealousy.
It's not transferred jealousy. Let me tell you. You should not understand how men are. Any woman a man has slept with, the man is vulnerable in front of that woman. I don't want to be vulnerable in front of anybody that is close to me. And let me tell you something, Victoria, if me and you don't knock before, whether it's true, whether it's a lie, if you carry story about me, they go believe you. They go believe you. A friend that is my friend. How many friends do I have? With all the fake we did this world. Why you won't go chop my leftover?
You're done with her. You moved on.
I don't mind. She can date the president of United States. She can date somebody that I will meet in future or become my friend. But say you be my friend, you can't go follow my ex. You are no longer my friend. Ask any man. No man. Let me not say no man. There's no absolute zero.
Ex-girlfriend's friend, Abby.
Eh?
But a man can
And the ex-girlfriend is friends with him and the friend.
Yes, most times, yes. She's the friend with both of them.
Now lie. This thing where you talk.
Men, they marry chief bridesmaid.
Men. I don't know about women, and I don't like talking about women because I'm not a woman. There is no man that will be friends with any of his friends. Forget my exes. My touch and goes. My one night stand. If you touch my one night stand, you are no longer my friend. Forget my ex-wife or ex-girlfriend. Say I get person when I one night stand, and you know, say that my one night stand.
Now you are one night stand.
And you touch him, you can never be my friend again.
But a man can marry his ex-wife's chief bridesmaid, meaning that when they were getting married, the chief bridesmaid was there in the whole marriage, and then he would divorce his wife and go and marry the chief bridesmaid.
That is woman to woman. That one is separate.
Like I said, I'm not a spokesperson for women. I'm telling you about my own self.
What that is saying? What that is saying?
This person, go for him. I think you guys are more competent.
See, let me tell you something, My guy cannot date my sister. My guy cannot date my ex. Now so men be.
Inside their mind, they are enemies.
Finish.
If you're not serious with the girl and the guy wants to be serious with the girl,
Then they should. The guy is not my friend. Let her go and be serious. Baba, see, listen, okay. Imagine me and Eko Abiola. Hold on. Me and Eko Abiola. I just say, hey, yellow girl, we fine. I knock him. But I no one day serious with him. This guy na my guy. He come marry and put for house. So anytime I go to see my guy, I go to see person where I no want see for a house. It's an uncomfortable thing, can be avoided.
Vicky, have put mouth down.
Is Vicky a man? Make men put mouth.
I think it's not fair on the woman.
I don't care. But that's how men are.
Somebody is saying the men code is very, very powerful, and I think I will believe with that now. I will believe.
As in, my guy. See, listen, if you are a regular guy, say you dey watch Daddy Freeze live, you are not my guy. Like someone like Toby or Simply Vic. I don't go or Jigga or somebody will be my guy. Anybody, say, you see, let me tell you, people mistake themselves because they greet you think say you be my guy. Let me tell you people like who are my guy, like Dr. Ned Okonkwo, Pastor Toby, Simply Vic, Jigga. People that are my guy. That guy end that day. Say I catch you with my ex. He end.
No, but it's a different case. I don't know. I don't even think there's any.
I'm listening to a secondary school boy.
Baba, all men. Aliko Dangote is a secondary school boy when this matter come up. He no go follow you talk again.
Because you don't want to take her seriously. Your guy wants to take her seriously.
Let him go
How
back.
you not see? How is that fair?
Okay.
So you see what we girls do to ourselves? Because a girl will say, well, you know what rocks my boat or what drowns your boat is rocking my boat. So, ahead.
Girls will even refer their friends. Say, look, I think you and this guy will more comfortable.
No.
It's my
No.
It's a lie.
Any man that is lying.
It's a lie.
Any
See,
man that is lying.
listen,
That man is lying, is pretending.
listen to me, If now somebody where I know they close to, it won't affect the relationship because there is no relationship. But somebody like Simply Vic, for instance, may can't decide, say, of all the girls we did this world, now my
that
ex
is
one
girlfriend.
date.
No.
No, now.
Inside that mind.
I know all my friends for this life. All the people that I can sit down and point at and say they are my friends, they're not past 20. Forget say I get 1.2 million followers. My friends inside no past 20. I get some friends who know they even follow me for social media. My whole friends in my whole life. Friends, and when I say friends, I don't mean say me and you they see for they greet you or they come visit you for house. My friend, you be my guy. You no go cross your mind. Because as my guy, you know all my exes first. Waiting they make my ex hungry you. If nobody say you get problem.
I don't know if it's problem.
It's problem.
I hope women are listening to this now. That means when that your husband's friend or your boyfriend's friend come to chase you, he just wants to...
That ex-wife, say you date as my friend, you go date or marry my ex-wife. I will block you. I will block your father. I will block your mother. If I see Mama for road, I know go greet him. That one, because you are my guy. You know what me and you have. Me, if you are my guy, you would have followed me through my divorce, and you for know waiting my eyes see. Then you can't decide. Say,
say somebody you just had a fling with, and this guy.
See, my close guy like PT. Anyway, Peter a pastor, so you know go walk inside this scenario. Say my ex for secondary school, unless he no know, my ex for secondary school. I can't hear say he knock and touch and go, na quarrel.
Wow.
Because see, what makes you friends is you know my secret. I know your secret.
Right. Yeah. Right.
If you don't know my secret, then you are not my friend. You are just an acquaintance. You are just a beer parlor hanger. But say you be my person, they sit down and they tell you, say, this person do me like this, person do me like, you give me a right. Then one day I can't see you on top of the person. I could need that region. He no get forgiveness.
See another side of it here. Why men don't like that part of relationship is, you know that woman, that your ex-girlfriend. Maybe something happened and then you ran away or you guys separated, right? And then your friend go knock her. Even if that your friend is not good in bed in knocking, do you know what that girl will come and tell you? Even if you were better than that guy, that is your friend or that your friend guy that wants to go and date or want to knock you. I'm not talking about wife, let's talk about ex-girlfriend. Do you know what that girl will come and tell you the day she will see you? She will even text you. Nowadays, they will text you, say that your friend is better than you. You see that thing?
So,
I say you fear say the guy not pass you. Listen, once you break up with woman for this life, if she dates mechanic, the mechanic will knock past you. Woman's revenge on man, we say, this man knows I be knock. Not normal. Baba, you know how many women I don't date for my life?
I don't. Okay.
Only a few women will say, that my ex, the guy in a fire. Hey, the guy they knock. Very few women. Most of them say he's useless. They go look for one thing, take spoil him. I know what my ex do me now. We can't talk when my ex talk about me. That's so woman be. And I don't follow them blame them. But I just don't want somebody I consider my friend inside that mix.
No, it's not good.
I don't want my friend in that mix.
That is this thing that you are saying happened here, last year. Early 2023. This guy met a Nigerian girl who just graduated from school. He wanted to do papers for her. And then she graduated, looked for a way, brought a boyfriend, showed the boyfriend the way, and came here. And this guy was ready, renting a house, buying cars, taking care of this girl, in hopes they go marry the girl. The boyfriend can't come. Her ex from Nigeria came in here in Chicago. And then one thing. They started knocking. You know all these ex is strong, ex strong. X, anything X, strong. And then the two X's met.
Wow.
They started knocking. They started once in a while. This guy was ready, doing everything to prepare the girl. Unknown to him, this guy that wants to marry, that these two X's. And these two guys, they knew themselves back in Nigeria.
Okay.
And he came here because this other girl came here too. They wanted to drop off this other guy in Nigeria. And then after a while, they started reconnecting and then they started knocking. What did this guy do? He took a gun and God saved the other boy. He said, of all the women in America, not this one. Now he goes, say, The guy almost went to jail. So David X, my very good friend, going for my ex-girlfriend of 10 years ago, he said no.
He said no. He's not my friend.
But not somebody you had a fling with.
It doesn't matter. Unless now me say, Baba, this girl no bad, or chop inside.
That one is different.
That's God. That's not what I'm saying, but okay. I'm saying that
Women, you have to understand how men think. Men don't think like you people.
Your friend wants to take her seriously now.
But let me ask, do all men think the same?
A lot of men.
I don't.
Some men will not say it out.
Men that are inside the comment section, may they talk now.
Okay, so how about if the guy passes now and the friend will come and console the woman, and in that process now, he will
from
now
wherever
say,
idea go they conk their head.
No. But they happen now.
Why do you want to come and comfort my
No,
But you will not be there to even know what's going on now.
Don't go with that.
Madam, do you know the happiness of every man on their exes is just to be looking at them like that? They are no more dating. Just to be looking at them.
But
if they want to have a man, go far. To avoid problems, go far. Go and marry someone far away. Don't marry any friend that you know.
So if you want to give them a headache now, you just go and find their friend and go and follow them. That's all now. Just go and find their friend.
The problem in Nigeria is that we don't speak up. Men don't speak up. For here, Akata go come for you. You don't play with people.
She will not advise her sister to go and look for the friend of.
But men always have threesome and foursome now. So
hey, Victoria, they code this your words. Now you make me end my last live.
Okay, sorry. 40-something, 30-something, 20-something. You know. So what about that one? You can manage with that, Abby.
You don't change topic.
That one is different now. We have to like.
That's a whole.
That's a subtitle.
That's a whole subject.
So the thing will give her a headache.
No.
As a man, you be my guy, and you date my leftover. Now quarrel.
No.
Leftover. Can you imagine?
Yes, now.
Leftover. So what's the quarrel about?
Now leftover. Okay, more they like give ourselves. Ajekuni now.
Let her go far. Not even. It's happening now in Lagos.
Why should she go far? The relationship. Now, let me understand something. Why should she? The relationship has ended. You've moved on. Why should she go far? Why should I inconvenience myself because of you?
No problem now. No problem, but don't think say me and you go they ever talk again.
I think women are different.
Let me ask you a question. I don't know if it will sound good. I will apologize. I apologize up front, right? If you had a boyfriend far back then who is married, married now, and you are right, and you are married, whenever you see that your ex-boyfriend that is married have family, how do you feel?
How would I feel if you didn't get married? I'm not going to feel any kind of way because we are not married.
That is you. But you see that your ex-boyfriend that is married with family, with children, if you go to his head and see what he's thinking about you within that moment.
Why is he thinking that? Why did he marry me then?
You could not say if that guy carry gun for his head. He go find way shoot your husband there.
That's not fair.
It's fair.
Why is it fair? He didn't see me to marry me.
Okay, let me not use the word.
And then he wants to marry somebody else, and then he doesn't want me to be happy.
Let me not the word.
I'm glad you said all these things. I know who to start blocking now.
It is reality. Is that.
Hi. This thing is deep, that you're saying like that. You're talking like.
I'm not sure. I think not that men. First of all, I don't believe that all men reason the same. I believe environment, but now it seems you're abroad. You live in Chicago, right? So
I don't live in Chicago. No.
Where are you based?
Kansas.
Okay. Because I want to think that environment matters to all this reasoning, right? But
women go they defend waiting enough you understand.
I don't like what I'm hearing,
Because you don't want to hear the truth.
The one who did not marry me will not be happy for me to be married. But he wants to
be happy.
As in, I will be happy, but why are you marrying my friend?
Don't get me wrong, it's not all men.
That's what I'm saying, not all men.
No, all men, no.
Not all men, don't get me wrong. But even if it's that man that doesn't care about it in his mind, he just wants to see you there. He just wants to be seeing you like that.
No progress.
No, to be honest, I don't care, but I want you to progress. But why my friends? Why my circle? If we are breaking up, I want you to be gone. Go far. I don't want you in my circle. I don't want you complicating my friendships. It's complicating. Why my circle? You see, you go and marry my friend. You know what you've done? You have ruined my friendship. How am I going to be friends with you? So so you are going, okay, imagine say this guy na my guy. Then me, I don't like you because me and you don't break up. Then you can't date this guy life. Every day I go dey paranoid. I go believe say they tell him bad things about me.
It's psychologically traumatizing.
So you see how it feels for women now? So let's go back to the beginning of this thing. So we have basically analyzed one of the things that is the issue, that she's hurting.
That lady is not hurt. That lady is pretending.
No, you can't say that.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
She's heartbroken.
Make we no offend God. Doris is not a bad person.
Why?
Heartbroken. Again, this takes us back to Halima and Apostle Suleiman.
That's two different scenarios. I'll tell you why.
Because until women in Nigeria will know these guys.
No, don't say that.
All right, brother, let's not say what we don't know.
This particular pastor is single.
Okay, all right.
This particular one is single and he promised her marriage. The other one is married, so she knows what she was doing. So that's different. Do you understand? He promised her. He whatever it is, even if he said it in time of, intimacy, that I love you, I want to marry you to the rest of her life. I mean, she heard it. Women, we are audio. It's what you tell us, so.
But till tomorrow, men will always say it. Now you see, every relationship be like stock market. If you buy, make it no pay you. So you just have to be wise.
Well, it's good to be wise. I'm not saying she shouldn't have been wise.
Man,
now,
tell you say.
She loved the guy now.
Man, tell you say he go marry you, you believe him. Now so man dey normally. Now until he marry you.
This is scary because if we have daughters,
And that's why I raising my daughter say, no, they knock man we never marry you. Because listen, if you have not slept with the man,
there's a
You can marry for paper, like what the soldier was just talking about, you can want to marry somebody for papers or for, there's always something, there's always a need that has to be met. Why that, so it's very, very tricky. So how do our young ones now find true love? How do they stay in true
Why
love?
are you marrying for paper and you are talking about true love in the same equation as marrying for papers? How is that true love?
Well,
There's no true love.
Last time when we talked about Regina Daniel, it always falls back to the kind of training some people, the kind of training that families, mothers, fathers, gave to their children, especially their female children. That lady, she's grown. Nobody should tell her, even in her desperation, something in her mind with her upbringing and training. I'm talking about an impactful upbringing. Should have informed her from onset that this guy is playing games with her.
I think you're being unfair. I think you're being a bit unfair.
It's not being unfair until, again, I repeat, until you know these guys. That is where it's another eye opener, because that time of Suleiman Alima.
Mo leave that one. Mo leave that matter, I beg. Mo no go inside matter where we know no story of.
Exactly. Now you come back to my point. It's
grown enough to have known one or two things, or to have known that this thing is just for a period. This thing is just for. That guy was catching his cruise of fun.
Bros, I don't tell you, say leave this matter. Leave the matter. Do you understand? You won't make it sue you. If he sue you now, you will defend yourself.
Sue me from where?
My brother, any matter where you don't know anything about, let me tell you where they are taking social media regulations. Any country where you did, they go petition you for that country. You go think say na play. Every country don't they get their own. Make I just tell you. So any matter where you don't know anything about, Mo just leave them. Mo leave allegedly. The reason why we are talking about Doris is Doris used her own mouth to come and tell her own story.
Everything is allegedly.
No, allegedly is not enough. Allegedly is not enough. Allegedly is not enough. I can say you they sell substance allegedly. How has allegedly covered you? Allegedly is not enough. He who alleges must prove. Behind every allegedly, there must be a proof.
One thing is sure. That guy has moved on. She should move on.
Keep it like that.
Yeah, that's what we want. Just want her to she should understand. It doesn't even deserve her. She deserves better.
She should move on. And it's just another episode for people who run after money, who run after luxury.
No, you can't say that now. You can't say that. What do you mean she's running after money? She said she don't. Anyway, you know what? Let me not start defending her, but I just feel like you're not being fair. People have standards.
I don't know.
Not everybody wants to follow a man who doesn't have money. Or just follow a man who doesn't have money.
We are trying to be real and say the way.
This is a single man. She was single, or she left whatever. Our marriage didn't work. He was single. There's nothing wrong with her falling in love with someone like that. There's nothing. I don't see a reason why you think he's the wrong person to fall in love with. He's a human being. They fell in love. Two people fell in love. Come on. That's life.
Was the guy in love?
But she thought she did. She said that he did.
Do you know? How do you know? We don't know these things. That's why I'm not really particular about her. I'm really particular about her mental health and mental well-being. And the way you and Daddy Freeze have spoken about women and exes and everything, I am panicked. I am really, really panicked because I don't understand how if somebody moves on to the next, you now transfer the annoyance of the whole. Meanwhile, women, we are told to let go, tolerate it. Now, what is it, your friend? He didn't marry you, and you should be happy for your friend now. You should be happy. Seriously.
It is not even about that. Now that you are saying that, now the guy will be watching her. So the guy now has gone ahead and gone to marry. So now if she go and marry, he will not be happy for her. That's wickedness, man. She should block that guy on everything she can block him on. That's so terrible. That's just very. I'm hearing this now. I'm thinking you don't even know where my mind is going. So people just want to be seeing you.
But I want you to, Joel, again, I want you to, Joel, I want you to understand something. I want you to understand something. That your behavior to my lifestyle, your response to my lifestyle is not my making.
Okay.
I want you to understand that first of all. So
Okay.
I now go ahead, and this boils down to her issue and the issue that the men are talking about. So I'm in this relationship, and you're taking it the way you're taking it. It's not my problem. I want you to understand, and that's what I want her to put in her head, first of all, that let's start holding ourselves accountable for our emotions. It's called emotional regulation, right? Whereby you're getting angry about something, and you now think, how does my anger affect anything? Why am I angry in the first place? Okay, I felt betrayed. No, I don't think for her, I feel she feels more of the betrayal, of the pictures, of the being locked up and all that, more than the emotions, right? But then again, it still boils down to letting go, because this person did not wake up and say, oh, I want to get married because of so and so person. No. He's getting married for his own. So how you're reacting to him getting married is left to you, not him. So I just don't feel it's fair and it's reasonable to curse at somebody. Now, Oga Soja is also now cursing at her and saying it's her fault, it's her fault. It's nobody's fault for anything.
I'm not cursing her. No.
Yeah, but you're saying she's not heartbroken, she's not this, she's lying, she's this. No.
She's not lying. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me say that she's not lying, right? Let me say that she's just that's her own way of putting out her emotions out there, right? And then this social media thing. Someone came up with a story with one name, say online in-laws. You know, when you bring online, in-laws are there. In-laws will put it left, put it right, put it front, put it back, and tell you the way it is. What was the agreement with the guy? Let's assume, according to her, that this guy promised to marry her and all those stuff. Is it the same thing that the guy will say? No. The guy will say, I know that guy. I've been watching his videos, right? Will he come out and say, okay, for peace to reign, yes, I promised to marry her, but when I discovered this, I don't want to marry her again. Will he come out and say that? So that everybody will know that, oh, we will now know where to put the blame. You understand? What I'm saying essentially is, when you are dealing with some of these guys, you should know that it is just one thing in their head now. And they will use all the luxury, all the money to keep you going. And to her, she was the only person. She's not the only person.
Probably not.
She might not be the only person. She could be like 1 in 100. So if others will come out and say, hey, Pastor Chris wanted to marry me, Pastor Chris promised me, what will she say again?
And maybe that will give us some kind of...
It is possible that others are there who fall because of shame or one or two things. They don't want to come and say it on social media. Some of them will handle it in their little corner, in their hidden corner. But for her to bring it online, start shouting, crying, people will be like, how? And looking at her, she's mature enough to have handled that.
We are not all thinking that like that.
No, we're not. It's not. People react differently to things. It's just like in Nigeria, when somebody is bereaved, people throw themselves on the floor and cry. And I'm like, hello, you're crying, you're hurt, but why hit yourself? I've seen people hit their head on the wall over hearing the news of someone's passing, and I'm like, how?
People react differently. You can't tell people how to react.
Honestly, 100%, I felt
but you can just advise them to move on. That's all she needs to do. Like
I felt for her. She was in love. that guy was not in love.
Yeah, that's what she didn't know now. She heard he was in love. But right now, with all to see all the red flags that were there that she refused to, to see.
And still praying and hoping. No. See,
I don't think she's praying and hoping. I don't think that's what she's doing right now.
That's what. No, before she came out, she was praying and hoping that everything.
No, she was praying and hoping. I hope you. That's not what she's saying. She says she wants to revenge, but I don't think that's what it is. She just feels betrayed. But everybody with their own. Yeah, but I have to go. My battery is dying.
Oh yeah. Victoria wants to. I say Victoria. Cynthia wants to come. Let's hear Cynthia as we begin to round off. So we're bringing Cynthia.
Wow.
Where is the Cynthia that says she wants to come?
Nigeria with emotions, everything emotion. Say the way.
It's not Nigeria. It's not a Nigerian thing. It's a human thing. And you're wired differently. You're trained differently. You're trained to drop your emotions. People are not trained to drop your emotions. We are only here to help you regulate your emotions.
Excess emotion. Yeah, we are emotion.
No. The fact that you've been trained to drop your own in the bin does not mean a lot of people are like that, and it's absolutely okay. It's okay to feel.
2026, another person will do it. We'll still come here. We are the online in-laws. We are here waiting for 2026.
So we're not online in-laws. I'm just really, really interested in somebody's well-being, in somebody's mental health.
That's
right. Yeah. So if there are ways to help support the person, it will be very, very nice. There are some people in the army that I have met that they keep hearing gunshots, even when they are not at war. They just hear gunshots. They sleep and they still have PTSD. So am I going to blame them for having PTSD? And a lot of ex-soldiers, older ones, you do understand that it affects them in their matrimonial home. It affects them in their home. Sometimes they are sleeping and a glass falls on the floor and break. They can wake up and run and get the ammunition and start shooting instantly.
Yeah, that is what we are dealing with. But we have resources where. Where
people go, where do you have resources where therapists go? They don't give them they give some of them medication, yes, but you have resources where they go and talk about those emotions, about what happened. They don't come on. They don't just say it's the way it is, because if they say if soldiers actually say things the way it is, everybody would be panicking in the society.
It's
right?
Not it's not panicking. They have to do it the way society should be straight, because too much, as I say.
All right, we have somebody here. Ella, you don't open new account.
Me?
No,
this is my same account. It's just a different picture.
Okay, what are your thoughts? My brother here, my Calabar brother. Yeah, go ahead. Say what you want to say.
The topic is Doris Ogala. Has she come yet?
She has gone now. She has come and gone. Okay, we have John here. John, please, I need you to be very, very cautious with your words, because we are dealing with a very emotional issue right here. Because I know you can be very hard.
So it's not only when it comes to women it becomes emotional. If you say that woman leave man now, say she don't want marry again, nobody will be emotional about it.
Well, don't start.
She pack her bag and go home. It's not by force to marry her. If it was a woman that left a man that she don't want marry again, they say, controlling man, leave her alone. She doesn't want again. Now it's the man that left her. She should pack her bag and go home. It's not a must to marry you after dating you. It's not a must to marry you after dating. She said that that's a business. No, nobody cares. I don't care. I really don't care. Don't come and cry for me. When you were enjoying it, perhaps when you were enjoying the luxuries of it, you didn't call us. So what are we here?
Brian. Hi, good evening. First of all.
We're here to discuss about another If it was a man, if it was a woman that said, I know they do again. Leave her alone now. She doesn't want to do again. No, I believe what is good for the kids is good for the gander. What is good for a man is good for a woman. As the man say no one.
Oh, why are you always shouting, man?
Come on, keep quiet. As the man has found the love of his life, there are so many things about her that the man did not like. But he was just there for the fun of it. Obviously. She said that the man's friend gave her money.
But is it fair that the man shared her picture where she was not wearing any clothes?
That's between them and him, she and the man. If the man did that, if she has evidence, she should go to court. That's where she can get it, not online. It's a criminal offense to do that. She has evidence, she can go to court.
In Nigeria?
Yes. It is. It's everywhere. It is a criminal offense.
Okay.
If she has evidence, she can go to court. But now this one says she didn't cry. She should stop crying. I don't know why she's crying. She was telling Uncle Senator to leave her friend alone now that her friend doesn't want again.
Oh,
her does not want again.
Oh.
Her own man does not want again now. Why is she complaining?
Oh, is that what happened? Okay.
She should go and rest. Wherever she is, she should go and rest. She should leave our pastor alone. Our pastor has enjoyed. Our pastor did not commit any sin because he was not married. He was. You understand? She should rest.
Okay, now I see where you're coming from. I'm coming
to gaslight Nigerians that she's this, she wants to do this. If you want to do anything, you won't come and tell us. You go do it, and we'll find out that you did it.
Oh, come on now. Come on.
If you really wanted to do anything, if you really wanted to do anything, I can give her prescriptions of what to use.
You are evil. Oh, sorry. You are evil. Oh, wow. Oh, no, don't say that. No.
The earlier Nigerians stop thinking that we care about anybody's emotions. It's better for them. We don't. I don't. Nobody does. Handle your emotions yourself. If you need help, seek the services of a professional. That's why they're there. Help is not here on social media.
Exactly. That was what I was saying, though. Yes,
help is not here on social media.
You cannot tell that. You can't tell. Somebody's help will be different from your own help. That's why we are all.
Not like your help is your filter. Come on, remove that filter. Let's see your face. You're looking for a husband here. That will break your heart again, and you come and start crying again.
Ella, John don't enter you.
I don't know if I husband for her.
How far without your husband? Are you guys still together?
Good.
Ella.
We're together now.
Ella, breaks up every market day now.
Hey, Eileen Coco, baby.
I'm getting married.
To who?
Why are you laughing? Come on. Why can't she get married?
That man will have to deal with a lot. Marrying Ella is like raising a male goat from scratch. You have patience. You have patience, real patience.
Ella, is that true?
Every day there's a woman, there's a man for every woman.
Patience. I will have patience.
Just like pastor is not the man for that lady. She's gotta look for her own man. She's gotta look for her own man. She's an Asaba actress. There are plenty men in Asaba now. Why is she looking for pastor? If you focus on all those small chewing boys that are in Asaba, build a life with them and leave our pastor alone. Pastor has made his decision. Pastor is happily married now. To the love of his life, his missing rib, the rib that gone missing. She should rest. It's not by force. Is marriage by force? Is it by force? Is it by force to marry? No.
It's not by force, no.
She read now. Why is she crying up and down?
No, that's not why. Now you see, that's not why she's crying.
Why is she crying? She feels used.
No, women tend to, as we get older, we tend to crave from a man. If you want to chop my school fees, then that won't concern you.
That is freeze. How could I leave this man and this woman matter? That talk is cliche. It's something that happened.